Show me where these booster sets are that Magic.
Google what's in standard. Just type what's in standard. Just type what's in standard.
What you boys talking about over there, huh?
Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. Trying to explain to Mike how it works.
We
You can only
pulling
play like
cards?
the last 4 sets. See the last 4 sets? That's what's in standard. If you buy a commander deck, it gives you a bunch of cards that aren't in those because commander doesn't matter about standard. So you'll get, but commander's a cool way to get a bunch of reprints of like old ass cards, like from the first set. There's this card called Soul Ring. It's an enchantment. It's really strong.
Yeah, there's a Fallout
They reprinted,
version of that.
Fallout version of Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you can't play with the Fallout shit they just released right now with what they have here legal till Q4 2026.
You can't play standard with the Fallout stuff. You can play commander. It's a commander deck.
Commander is just for people to have fun in their basements, but standard is what you're gonna go to.
Yeah, the Magic Pro League.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I get something.
Commander is a community-made mode. These 4 fucking nerds made it. And I can't remember what the set was. There was a set that had like.
And now they sell product.
Yeah, well, yeah. They eventually embraced it. There was a set that had like these 6 dragons in it. One of the sets that came out, and then these guys were bored of playing the standard mode, so they're like, "How about we take these 6 dragons, and if you each pick a dragon, and we all battle each other as these dragons."
That's cool.
And they were the first commanders. It's tight.
The dragon people.
Now you can make any legendary creature a commander. So I had like 1,000 Magic cards on my coffee table today, and I was just trying to create.
You got 1,000 cards?
Oh, at least.
Wow.
And then I was trying to make a commander deck, and I just didn't have what I needed. So I need to buy more
52 cards come in a deck?
No.
No. That'd be nice. That'd be some bang for your buck.
It's actually 60 for a deck.
Oh, cool.
It's a bummer this is so beat up.
It's funny. I found a $32 Pokemon card in the park.
Oh, wow. In the park?
Yeah, just laying on the ground.
I'm
Wow.
sure someone would play it for $10.
Yeah,
That's like an original?
It's playable. You should keep it and
Yeah,
play it
this
because you're
is
going to
cool.
play Pokemon.
Yeah, this is a cool card. This is dope.
It's pretty funny. It's got a story behind it. Found it in the park. I was playing Pokemon Go in the park. Looked down and see a Pokemon card. I was like, "Am I playing tricks on me?"
That is wild. Yeah, a nice
Yeah,
like
like
holographic. What is that? A Haunter holographic?
It's a Gengar, Mimikyu tag team card. So he has a little guy with him.
That looks nice. Yeah,
That looks nice.
it does.
I found it on the ground honestly almost 2 years ago now.
Nice. Oh, okay. I thought you meant you just did.
No, I was at the park. I was just sitting on. It was like I had it stuck up on my wall. I was like, I'm getting this mic.
This is cool. Awesome.
I should have traded it to him for something that we pulled out of the packs later. Like, I got a trade.
Yeah,
card.
you should have waited.
I have a trade card. I have a card I'm willing to trade you.
My auto catcher's on. Roy Light.
But yeah, we're gonna play some Magic at the Magic store soon.
Where's that? In Salisbury?
Yeah, Portals, like by Best Buy.
Portals.
By Outback.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna-
Yeah.
We're
Right
there.
behind Best Buy.
We're gonna change the vibes up in that place.
They already kind of. I brought Cole in there. It was crazy.
I'm going
we're
to
not the
bring
type.
beers.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna feel like an Owen Wilson movie.
Who knows what
when
they,
you guys walk
they
in?
might be doing there? I think they rim each other in the back. They're all a bunch of gays.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
You got one guy with the hair like this, and the accent and the piercing.
dude. I used to go to this Magic store in Austin, and it was a bunch of gays.
Gays love magic. Magic.
The first time I ever saw Magic was I used to buy weed from this crazy dude in Austin who had. He didn't have a bank account. I've talked about him before, but he just had assets, and one of his assets was a bunch of Magic cards. Because he had gold, silver, Magic cards, Bitcoin, Dogecoin. He had Dogecoin in 2014.
Oh my God.
He's probably on an island somewhere.
Did you hear about the guy who was like the first guy to make a Bitcoin transaction? He
On
spent
pizza?
it on pizza.
Yeah.
That's a real story. That's wild. You hear about that, Mike?
The college who surprised his buddy with pizza?
No. There's one of the first. I think it might have literally been the first Bitcoin transaction. Was a guy who spent an entire Bitcoin on a slice of pizza,
Yeah, I remember. And now can you imagine?
and that was like spending $1 million on a slice of pizza.
But hey, he
That's
can't,
crazy.
He can't see the future.
Yeah.
Test my volume real quick, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, looks like we got it. That's Dre, Medieval Dre.
A what? Medieval Dr. Dre. That's a cool vibe for today's episode. Anybody in the chat right now? Hop in that chat. Share the live. Now that's cool.
Nothing but a G thing. Dude, that's sick. The next episode. No diggity.
No diggity. Now this sounds like Hall & Oates. No.
Yeah. Fleetwood.
Fleetwood. That's what it sounds like. Fleetwood is exactly what I was trying to get. Bing, 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 bing.
If I didn't tell you who this was, it'd take you a minute.
We got
Go
some
ahead,
medieval vibes going
Pop
right
those
now.
headphones on.
Okay. Are we starting the show?
Yeah, let's start the show. Let's start the show.
He knows the
East side
song.
to the west
Yeah, he knows it. That's my man.
East side to the west side.
With a fat man. Who is that?
We got that Dr. Dre medieval going on. What's up, everybody?
What's the name of that song, though?
I don't know.
No diggity.
No diggity.
No
God, why couldn't I think of that?
diggity.
Bum, 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 bum. We got Jack Armstrong this week. We got Kevin Armstrong this week. Kevin Palmer this week. Sorry, I've had a couple road sodas on the way. Don't tell the police. Don't tell the cops. And your humble host, Michael Saul, over here with the grease.
I got no grease. I got the driest hair right now. Very
that
dry
just
hair.
made me so hot.
It's hot to trot in the stew sometimes. Because
Shout out to everybody in the chat watching live.
Happy Easter, everyone. We wanted to say the bunny has come.
Hi, Mom.
Hippotus, hoppotus day.
I didn't even talk to my mom today. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of South Park, I watched a streamer play the new Snow Day South Park game, and it's kind of not up to par with recent South Park game releases.
It's different vibes. It's out?
He said that the movement is awful.
It's out?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I got to get that.
Why are they releasing a Snow Day game? Release that shit in November. It's more on vibe. It's more like, oh my God, I can hunker down.
Yeah.
It's cold outside and play a snow game.
Snow day? Yeah, should release it in the winter.
Well, the game is going to be there for years and years to come. You can
Yeah.
play it in the winter if you want.
I'm that kind of seasonal gamer.
Where does the Easter episode, the Easter special rank for you guys
Number
in South
one, I
Park
think.
history? Really, it's so good.
I remember going to, I watched the episode on TV Sunday night, and then Monday morning I had environmental science at Warwick, and everyone was just talking about it in class. Like, did y'all watch South Park
Yeah,
last night?
right.
Holy shit, it was crazy.
It was that good. Hippotus, hoppotus deum, the Pope,
Hopping
Peter
Deum.
Cottontail, the first
a
Pope.
turd in the punch bowl.
Yeah, it got crazy. That episode was wild.
Jesus comes out and throws it like a throwing star.
Yeah, and then you got Eric Cartman has to stab him in the neck.
No, Kyle has to kill him.
Kyle
'cause
does 'cause
Kyle's-
he's the Jew.
He's the Jew. You have to promise me you can never tell Eric Cartman about this.
Oh man. Something else. I'm kind of switching topics again, but I saw a lot of Passion of the Christ statistics and facts over the week. Crazy stuff happened on that movie.
How many dogs did they kill? Like Milo noticed they killed all those cats or whatever.
Like
yeah.
the guy who played Jesus had to have 2 open heart surgeries after that. And he just cites stress from the film.
Why? Because of the
Maybe
devil?
no. Jesus reached down and touched him.
And of course, they got like stories like a bunch of people who worked on the film claimed that there were people in white robes there watching like one of the scenes, but they look back in the film and there was no one there. Stuff like that.
Come on, Mel Gibson.
And then other cooler stuff too. Like the guy also dislocated his shoulder during the cross scene because they dropped him into the hole so hard that his shoulder comes out of the socket. Like, pretty badass stuff
Some
like that.
divine intervention.
maybe.
Jesus was there.
Oh, they say
Stop
stuff.
this.
Oh yeah, and like someone high up, not director or anything like that. Someone high up on the film was a Muslim and converted on the set, and another Jew converted on set too.
Do you think Mel Gibson was like, "You fucking convert"?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm crazy.
That is some scary stuff right there.
Mel Gibson rules.
Still the highest grossing R-rated film of all time.
Look who played the baby.
Crazy,
That's not
right?
right.
That's right. That's right.
This guy played the baby.
Oh, this guy played the baby. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking.
I'm looking at
I
that.
thought we were talking rappers here.
No, the baby. You got the Apostle John.
What'd you say?
This guy right here, David Murata, played the baby. And he's really weird looking and small. I wonder why he had to play the baby.
And you ever seen that weird Jim Carrey documentary about Man on the Moon, where everyone's like, he was that guy, and it
Yes.
was really creepy. There was tales like that too, where like people worked on that film were like, he was Jesus.
All right, I got a list of the highest grossing R-rated movies. Passion of the Christ, number 9.
9, damn.
We got the before it is Joker, Oppenheimer, Deadpool, Deadpool 2.
Damn, okay, so this is a pretty updated list.
The
I guess.
Matrix Reloaded, It. So it probably was in 2004. So yeah, it was until. Oh yeah, The Matrix Reloaded was right before that.
That's real new too. That's real new too. Oh, Reloaded?
No.
Reloaded?
So 2003,
Oh,
Matrix
okay.
Reloaded was the highest one, and then not Oppenheimer. Passion of the Christ snuck past it.
Go ahead and tell them what number
Actually, no, it
7
didn't.
is.
No, it didn't. What?
Tell them what number 7 is.
Detective Chinatown 3.
Crazy.
That's probably a Chinese movie. Yep, looked it
Oh,
up. Chinese
God.
movie. Isn't that crazy?
Joker is good.
I can't believe.
Dude, they ruined the new one. Did you hear?
What, they make it a
Lady
musical
Gaga.
or something?
I had been defending the fact that it was a musical the whole time. I was like, it's going to be cool. They're make cool songs for it.
Wait, I was making a joke. Is it going to be a musical?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, shit.
Lady Gaga is in it, and it's a musical. But no, now they say it's a jukebox musical.
Oh, my goodness.
Where they're going to be performing like Streetlight's people and stuff. It's going to be horrible.
They're going to be playing songs that already exist.
Yeah, it's going to suck.
What did he shot a guy in the head in the first movie? How is they going to do that in this movie?
I don't know.
That's whack. Make it an edgy movie and don't do
It was
that.
going to be an edgy, cool musical. Like I just watched, what do you call it? Charlie the no. Willy
I was
Wonka
just
and the
about to say
Chocolate
that. I
Factory?
almost watched Wonka last night. I didn't know it was a musical. Turned it right off.
It's not that bad.
What? Willy Wonka's a musical.
I mean, not like this, though. This is a musical.
No,
Willy
the
Wonka
first
has
one
plenty
is.
of story. Plenty
Willy
of
Wonka
story.
is a straight up musical.
There's a. Is it? Is
Literally
every
every
single thing sung?
Every character sings a song.
I know, but not everything is sung though. Like this new Wonka film, everything was sung.
Oh,
It was
really?
like- that's what it seemed
I
like.
would never watch that.
Yeah, everything was sung.
I actually watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because I turned it on and it was like big, like Wonka, and I was like, oh, I want to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Because the songs are good, but like we like the scenes of them walking through, like them like being poor in their beds and stuff. I like just like the regular scenes.
Well, when Grandpa gets out of bed, he sings for fucking 8
Yeah,
minutes or whatever.
yeah. Mhm.
And then you got Pure Imagination. You got all the Oompa Loompa songs.
Yep, and
Every kid sings a fucking song. The little
Mm-hmm.
brat.
Come with me.
I just hate a musical where
You'll
it's literally
see.
every word sung.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I think it's a certain, maybe not every, but 90%. I hate like a 90%
Like-
song.
Cats or something?
Yeah, like that's a real musical for sure.
Do you guys
But
remember
I've never seen that.
Me neither.
Aristocats? Are cats.
Aristocats,
What
that's
the
my
fuck
kind
is
of film.
Aristocats?
That's a musical. Disney Cats.
What? You know Aristocats, right?
No.
Well, it's that old cartoon. Old cartoon.
At the end of the
Aristocats.
movie, they bring the building down. They're playing piano, and
I wasn't allowed to watch that.
Man, I would never remember any plot from that. That's great.
Not allowed to see any cat stuff.
Young Wonka was good though. Young Wonka.
What? What was?
We like Young Wonka here. at
You
the
watched that
podcast.
movie?
Yeah.
You watched a Wonka?
Yes.
Out of
It's
all
on-
the new things that are out, you've watched Wonka.
at the shop, we watched Wonka. It was good.
Did that kid?
Yeah, with a kid, Oliphant, Timothy Chalamet.
Dude, I can
Chalamet.
I'll never watch anything with him in it.
Chalamet.
I can't take him seriously.
Dune.
He looks
I
like-
couldn't watch Dune, that's for sure.
Exactly. He looks like an alabaster doll.
He looks like the All American Rejects. That
Yeah,
guy.
good Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
Good Charlotte.
Hey, you want to try a beer?
Yeah, but we're talking. Yeah.
No, I think we're pretty well and clear of the movie talk.
I got more movies to talk about later, but
Oh.
I'm not
Oh, how many bags did you give it, Jack?
How many what?
Bags.
Of what?
It's like bags of popcorn, cups of soda.
How many bags of popcorn do I give Willy Wonka and the
You,
Chocolate
you know what that
Factory?
reference is?
No.
Okay, it's cinema on cinema. On cinema at the cinema.
Is that
Tim Heidecker. And I used to be obsessed with that shit.
Really?
So it's funny that Red Bar used to as well and is getting back into it.
I'd never heard of it until.
It's just
Red Bar.
really, really funny stuff, man.
Red
Really
Bar
funny stuff.
Red Bar approves of.
Yeah, he's obsessed with on cinema at the cinema and
The
gives
only-
things bags now.
No, the only reason he's obsessed with it is because they talked about him for like 5 fucking minutes that time.
That's right.
They're like, yeah, we're Red Bar obsessed here. We always just watch Red Bar. And he said, where's my bomb sound? I want to be like Red Bar.
He said that?
Tim Heidecker said that. You didn't see this?
I didn't see that part. I did not see that
Yeah,
part.
dude. They talk about him for so long. He's like, what's his name that sits behind him? He's like, Jeff behind me here is obsessed with Red Bar.
Tim is so funny, man. I love his setup where he's just standing in front of
Yeah.
everybody. That is so funny to me. Like that is hysterical. And I gotta take a quick bathroom break, boys.
All right, we'll talk about stuff while you're.
I don't
gone.
like Tim Heidecker because he was in that movie that was bad, the horror movie.
Which one? Us.
God, that was so bad.
Us, right?
Horrible movie.
He was like
I
the
laughed-
aloof rich friend.
I laughed my ass off in that movie. There was the one big black guy going, "Ah!" I was like, I was losing it, dude. Laughing my ass off.
There's this skit of Tim Heidecker in this I Think You Should Leave thing. And he's the
great.
doctor who's, I'm not good. We don't have to watch it. But he's just funny. He's like, you built the deck there, Club
Sweet.
Aqua?
Does he scream? Tell me he does scream. Does he scream? Yes or no?
He yells, yeah.
I know he does.
But he does. He gets mad because his patient has a heart monitor installed because he's got a heart problem. And he's like, yeah, now it can notify me, if you're having a problem. So late at night, the doctor's on his phone, and he's like, gets a notification. And he's like, what are you doing, man? What's wrong? He's like, nothing. I was just jerking off. And it goes from there.
When does he scream?
When he gets mad at him because he's lying about jerking off. He's like, you're at the club, aren't you? He's like, you told me you didn't get into that club. They briefly talk at their doctor's office meeting about how he built the deck at this club that the doctor really wants to get into. He's like, oh, wow. You built the deck there? You get in there? So he keeps bugging
Tell
him.
me it again.
Okay, I'll tell you it again. The doctor keeps calling him and thinking he's like lying to him about being at the club.
Are they making another episode or season of that show?
Yeah.
It won a fucking Grammy or something. Not Grammy. What's the one? Golden Globe?
You're right.
Oscar?
You're right, I think.
Grammy's music, right? Oh, God,
It's
we're
not a
retarded. Me
Globe.
and Kevin, man. But
No, it's called something else. Emmy.
Oscar.
Emmy award winning.
It won an Emmy. Because I saw a thing on my Netflix. It was like, Netflix at the Emmys. And it was that fucking show. And it was that retard screaming again. Don't like him. What are you
That
watching?
means I play hard. But when I had a heart attack from dancing as hard as I can at Club Aqua, my doctor suggested I get ABX.
Was he a stand-up comedian?
This little device will send
Where's he
an alert
from?
to my phone so
I don't
can
know. I'll
monitor
look it
you
up.
in
Oh, that's
case
Tim
there's a
Heidecker?
spike in your heart rate.
Okay.
Now I have the confidence to live my life to the fullest.
What are you doing? You were just watching this? Turn this off.
Yeah,
I
so
hate
it's a
this.
spike.
No,
You
wait.
do anything out of the ordinary?
Not really. I was at Club Aqua.
Club Aqua. You get in there?
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck you get into Aqua?
I built the back deck at Club Aqua.
You built that huge deck?
Yeah, so now I get in.
That's so cool. Hey, next time you go to Aqua, can I come?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey,
Is this an
I'd like
advertisement
to
for the pill
Club
still?
Haunted House.
Yeah, I'd dip in there.
Really?
Yeah,
wanna
I
check out
think.
Haunted House.
This is great.
I actually want to go to Haunted House more than I want to go to Aqua.
There's like another club he
ABX
wants to go
heart
to.
monitor from Abbott transmits up-to-the-minute data to my doctor.
Kevin, dude, Mike's making me watch a TV show on the podcast.
Were you at Haunted House?
No, Jack.
Kevin!
15
He
minutes?
gets mad.
You're at Haunted House.
I dipped in. It doesn't matter.
Don't say you were jacking off when you were at Haunted House.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It does.
So this is the thing you just explained to me. We're watching it now.
Yeah, I figured we would just watch it.
Why?
I don't know. Filling time.
Who is this guy?
I heard there's a trap door.
It's his doctor.
not.
No,
heard
but
there
who
was one
is the
online.
actor on this show? Where the fuck did he come from? All of a sudden.
All of a sudden is right.
Where is he? Who is he? Why is he Tim Heidecker on there?
I thought he was gay for a minute, but he's not.
You got your hopes up, huh?
Oh, no, it's Tim Robinson. That the guy?
What?
Are we talking about... We know where Heidecker came from. He's not all of a sudden. He's been around.
I'm talking about the think you should leave guy.
Robinson.
There you go.
I got it mixed up too, buddy. Don't even worry. It's my fault.
I didn't mix anything up.
Tim Robinson, origins.
I got it mixed up too, he says.
Born in Detroit in 81. Son of a mother who worked for Chrysler. Father worked in construction. This sounds like a skit. Early life, career. Toured with Second City Detroit's touring company. Joined Second City Chicago.
Oh, he's an improv fucker. A lot of people come out of that. That's where like Chris Farley came from. That's where a lot of like SNL. That's Dan Aykroyd. Newer people. You know who else is from there? Mike. Mike. Don't maybe
Aykroyd's
talk
from
to
there,
nobody.
and who else?
Don't just read.
I have to read to know what to say.
But I'm here alone.
I'm listening to you. Aykroyd and who else?
A bunch of people. Remember Michael Lair from Kill Tony who died? The retard?
Oh God, I don't like him.
Yeah, he was a Second City guy. But a lot of people.
But he's not. Oh, he was funny before he got a problem.
Yes.
How did the problem happen? Did he get smacked hard?
Multiple sclerosis.
And it happens to you? Oh no, it's happening to me. Kill me if that happens to me. You can shoot me. You can shoot me.
I'm gonna wait till your arms and stuff don't work, and I'm gonna like rub my dick on your face. No! You'd be like, I hate this. When you be winking.
I'm willing to bet Kevin had a nice little tasty treat that made his tummy wummy have to go whoopee boopy.
It's okay.
No, it's totally okay, but it's just my theory. Oh, he used to play with Bobby Moynihan. If you know what I mean. He was in 2 unaired shows. An unaired 2011 pilot for Comedy Central that never made it, and a unaired CBS show called Friend Me that never made it. But then he made a debut as featured performer on Saturday Night Live in 2012. A year later, it was
Who
announced.
Tim Robbins was on SNL.
Yeah.
You knew that?
No, I'm reading. It was announced a year later he would be on the writing staff and continue. He's going to work on. He was a writer for SNL for a while after they were like, not yet. You're not going to act.
And SNL sucks.
It does. In 2018, Netflix greenlit I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson, and he is now blown up.
How many seasons of that are there now? 2, 3? 3?
3. You nailed it on 3. You nailed it on 3. I was looking at Magic cards
When?
right before we started talking on the pre-show. Tell me why these cool arts are bad.
They're secret lair cards. Getting cool art's cool if you like pull a card, but you just buy those. I don't know. Secret lair's okay. You just buy cards from Secret Lair.
Okay. Secret Lair is a like subdivision.
No, it's just another money grab from Wizards of the Coast. I don't really understand what's coming out next, though. There were some Fallout Secret Lair cards. I'm pretty sure. You can just buy Fallout cards.
From Secret Lair?
But they're fucking expensive. Yeah, look it up.
It's a sub-brand of Magic. Jesus.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's already expensive. But
Just go to the Secret Lair website.
Okay. We're talking Secret Lair, folks. What do you have to say?
I mean, people who don't play card games are fucking gay, dude.
In every life of a human being, you play a card game, why not take a step away from the aces and the spades and get some cool dragons?
I almost had Troy into Magic cards at one point, and he was almost there, but then he got into Pokemon Go.
Yeah, he's still on the go pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I had two people arguing in this card. I follow a card Instagram, and they were at an expo, and this is, they were talking about a sports card that lost a lot of value, and people were saying, that's why people who invest in sports cards are idiots, because Pokemon can't commit crimes and decrease their card values. But I was like, there's no need to insult each other here. Well, if you collect any sort of card, there's no need to diminish the other person. And then the sports card guy was spitting back and saying, yeah, you're one of the, fags who got made fun of for playing Pokemon as a kid. You can tell. And then, like, there's just hatred in the same card. You're in the same expo. You're showing up to the same expo, but you hate each other. Do you think the reptile people hate each other at the reptile expos? Oh, you're lizards.
There's different stuff printed on your piece of cardboard than mine.
Yeah,
Weird.
I can see that being a beef, though. Yeah, sports guys versus Pokemon guys or Yu-Gi-Oh guys.
Pokemon guy said, why don't you go back and go to your little room and look at pictures of guys on cards?
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say. Sports cards are pretty gay. Like, oh, look at him. Oh, he's really strong in this one. Oh, I got him and he's middle of his backswing. Look at this.
Hey, my Mark McGuire could beat the shit out of your Squirtle. All right.
Yeah, I like how you said squirrel. You didn't say Blastoise.
Yeah.
You did not say Blastoise. Or Machamp.
Yeah. That's
like my favorite Pokemon meme. It's cuddling with your Pikachu. Cute. Cuddling with your Machoke. Weird. But Secret Lair, did you pull it up?
Yeah, I just saw that they're having a Fallout release soon. It says...
No, it's already happened, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it said down here at the bottom, it said Equinox Super Drop 2024 coming soon. Want to know about the Secret Lair Fallout drop? Sign up. Should I sign up?
No. Don't type your email right there. Don't give people your email.
I will.
Our millions of viewers.
All right,
Spam
let's go ahead.
And try
Kevin's
the beer?
back. He got his poopy out.
Hey, I'm back.
Let's try the beer?
Yeah, I have a beer for you guys to try.
See, if we didn't start the podcast early, Kevin would have gotten the poop yet. See, that was his time.
Yeah, no, we messed with. Yeah, Kevin's a regular type of guy.
Hey, that Wendy's was not agreeing with me, I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Wendy's for Easter.
Wendy's for Easter, yep.
Okay.
There's a big.
I like that.
There's
Little,
a big
bacon. What is it called? Baconator
Nader.
with a pretzel bun.
You're always gonna shit that out, Baconator.
There's a big Bob's Burgers episode where he shits at the same time every day, but something very, very important is scheduled during his shitting time.
No.
It's really, really funny.
Yeah, I don't watch too much Bob's, but
I
my wife
remember
likes
that
it.
one.
I binged the whole series one time, and then I haven't watched it since. But yeah, I like that show. Good show. Tina likes butts. There's an episode where
Got a good cast.
Tina gets coffee, and it's absolutely hilarious. She's addicted to coffee. Little kid addicted to coffee. It sends her into like
She's crazy.
a realm of like coffee, like a DMT realm, but it's coffee. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I remember all these episodes now that you're talking about them.
Yeah.
Remember another show I watched was Archer, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I can't get into the vibe of
Samantha
Archer.
loves Archer. It's crazy.
It's weird that girls like that show.
Dude, there's a fat chick on Archer. It's like a cartoon, and she's hot.
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
It's crazy.
Used to call her Miss Piggy.
I'd give it to that fat Archer chick. You pull her up.
You want me to pull her up?
I just want to look at her.
Is it
That
Peggy?
Archer chick.
Yeah, fat chick on Archer. That's all I got to Google.
I remember when there used to be a bunch of internet videos that looked like Archer.
Oh my God! It didn't happen.
Right.
Look what came up. Fat Archer chick.
Archer.
Oh, like a bow woman.
Pam Povey. There
Is that
she
her?
is.
You talking about her?
Yeah. No, that's a man dressed up as a woman, I think.
What's her name? You don't remember her name? I've never seen the show. This is embarrassing.
Who would have known that she played her?
Oh my God. Yeah, good cast on that show too.
Who's that?
That's Jillian from Workaholics.
She was funny in that show.
I've never seen Workaholics, but I've seen something else with her in it.
Yeah, she's definitely been some stuff.
Brewed. Fresh for us.
Hey, this is a Kiwi brew. I can't do an accent, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like South African.
Kiwi means what? New Zealand? Yeah, New Zealand.
I thought these had a stamp on them with the brew date.
They do. I'll look for
Oh,
it. I
it
saw
is. Is it where I dented? New Zealand double IPA. We got Sublimated Dreams by Burlington Beer Company.
God, it's so good.
That's a nice looking can.
We got brewed exclusively with New Zealand grown hops. Silky. You got silky. You got soft. You got body from raw wheat. That's what's giving you that body. You got oat malt.
Oh, it's oats.
And you got flaked oats.
That's why it's so smooth and pillowy. Have you ever had the oat one from Dogfish Head?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking good. I went through a phase where I drank too much of that, but that thing probably has like 400 calories of 12-ounce beer or something.
This is so
Wow.
good. May I suggest we drink this one quick and pour another one out to savor for the boys?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We don't have to chug
Happy
it,
birthday, Jesus.
but let's get a nice taste of how
Oh, yeah.
fast
He
drink.
He is risen. He is
can do
risen.
it.
He is risen. He is risen.
He has risen just like the yeast in the beer. I don't know.
The range of flavors from the Southern Hemisphere: candied mango, kiwi, and lime.
Lime. I feel lime.
I taste lime, but no kiwi. I couldn't tell you what a kiwi tastes
Dude,
like.
I had a Modelo last night from Plaza, that gigantic Modelo.
We almost got
from
La
Plaza.
Tolteca for lunch.
Yeah, I went there last night and just drank it.
Delicious.
And I got the fajitas. Okay?
I got fajitas.
I got
just
the
other day, too.
fajitas.
Aren't you
Everyone.
that guy that hates if someone orders that? Don't you the guy who sits there like, oh no, it's Phil. Phil hates it if you order the fajitas.
Remember, I took you to Plaza one time and said, Mike, you get the fajitas. No one's going to make fun of you here tonight. And you
And-
said, thanks, man. I normally go with the shop guys and they make fun of me.
That's a
Phil
classic.
was like, you're getting the sauce. Everyone, look at me. Look at me.
Didn't Dane Cook steal that joke, or someone stole it from Dane Cook? That fajitas bit is like controversial because of some kind of theft, where it's like,
Was that the Louis one? That can't be the Louis one. Louis would be way funnier than that.
yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
But
you're right.
it's at the center of some kind of controversy, and it's pretty funny though.
It's a great
I can
joke.
see it being a Dane Cook bit big time. Like, oh, look at me.
Yeah. There's the Family Guy Dane Cook thing is the best because Dane Cook's on stage going crazy and the kid laughs and goes, he's on the internet and I'm in college. Ha ha ha. And that's exactly right.
It is right.
He was the internet comedian for college kids.
Who was? Sorry,
Dane Cook?
Dane Cook.
guy
Yeah,
we're talking
definitely.
He's on the internet and I'm in college.
Check me out. Dane Cook. Wait.
No, super finger.
Dane Cook.
No, we're talking 2 middle fingers. Dane Cook. Right?
Mike
Shocker.
Shocker.
Yeah, that's shocker. Dane Cook had a super finger thing.
Sufi.
Oh,
Right.
Dane Cook's
had a super
finger
finger thing.
logo.
Sufi, super finger. We're telling you what it is.
There it
I
is.
can't do that because of the way my pinky is tethered to my middle finger. I got a
Poor
developmental problem.
And that was just one of his bits.
Trying
where
to
it's
bend
like,
my fingers right.
I'm gonna give you an even bigger middle finger or something.
Does it hurt?
I can't push my pinky down past what he's doing there.
The old Dane Cook tourgasm days.
Does that hurt?
No, it feels like I'm getting therapy. But then my thumb can't come up with that either. Wow.
Dude, you like the beer?
Yeah, I like it.
Me too.
Does he
It's
not look like
manly tasting?
Sorry. Paul Rudd right there.
He's a cutie.
Kind of looks like Paul.
He was smashing so much fucking puss.
Jessica Sampson.
Please, sir.
Dude, speaking of, Mike, you felt you're getting therapy. I went to the doctor for my shoulder because my shoulder has been fucking killing me.
You're all fucked up.
And I was getting x-rays, right? And the lady was like, stand like this. And then she took the x-ray. She's like, turn like this. She couldn't get the x-ray right.
Not the-
We were just talking about this, weren't kind of in a way last week.
And then the lady, she was like, Susan, come here. Can you help me? And then Susan had to come in, and they got my x-ray.
It wasn't my mom, was it?
No. I just made up a name. That's funny. But they, I could see them. They took the picture, and they both were like looking at the monitor. We're like, you see this? And they're like,
His scapula, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the last thing you want to hear from a doctor is,
Yeah.
Or they're not doctors, but whatever. And then they took me to it took forever to get my x-ray. And then eventually the doctor came in and was like, okay, so I've never seen a shoulder like yours.
Yeah, look at Jack's shoulder.
Yeah. No, my shoulder doesn't look like that. That's a normal shoulder. My shoulder's all deformed, dude.
Yeah, I got a deformed shoulder as well.
Really?
Yeah, scapula region.
What's wrong with it?
It's just it's called a winging. It's called a winged scapula. Did they tell you had the same thing?
I have something like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my arm is fucked up.
Look at you. You're winged right here, dude.
He
I
said,
got a winging.
He suggested physical therapy for it, and I said, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing that will work.
More like kook therapy.
That's
I
the
was
only
like-
thing that will work.
I was like, you can't cut me open and fix this? He's like, ooh, I don't know. I was like, come on, dude, give me surgery.
That is not what you want. That is not what you want.
Why not?
Because man, a lot of stuff can go wrong during that. A lot of stuff that you can't fix.
Get some screws.
Dude, my arm fucking hurts and my pinky is numb all day.
Oh damn! Yeah,
So,
see,
cut my arm off.
You might need to make some drastic changes. Yeah.
Fix it, dude. And like,
So your pinky's going numb and stuff.
yeah, and he was doing this thing where he's pushing my shoulder blade up, and it was like,
Well, how much stretching are you doing every morning? You know, you got to get up in the morning and do your neck circles and do some arm circles. Really stretch out your shoulders.
I
you know?
should.
Hang from a bar. You
I
should
do
be
hang.
hanging from a
I do hang.
bar.
I have a pull-up bar at my work that I just go up to, and I
Hang for as long as you can.
I
Good.
bend my knees. At
And do
90 degrees.
you feel like a tension, a stretching?
Oh yeah.
Maybe neck or maybe arm.
It feels good on my shoulders because they go back all the way and then straight.
Where does it feel the most intense when you're hanging on that bar?
Right. And my shoulder, because you never put your arms straight up. You know.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
you're hanging,
Exactly.
they go straight.
Hanging
up.
on a bar is so valuable.
I feel it the most of like my arms going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Not even like this hanging.
I want to hang on a bar.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan
don't
one
hang?
time.
We put it away. We used to be in the shop.
You
It's
need to
really
hang.
important. You got to hang on that because we have a lot of compressing forces, not a lot of decompressing forces, and that hanging there that decompresses your scapula, shoulders.
Gravity's
neck.
pushing down on us every day.
Every
Exactly.
day.
I used to use an inversion table. My old boss had one of those. You ever have that? You strap your ankles in, then you just go, whoa,
Yeah.
and you go back and you hang upside down, and it had like a vibrator in it. Vibrator
What?
on your back.
No way.
It would vibrate on your back, and you kind of like decompress your spine.
Jizzing all over himself.
Oh yeah, and then I could shoot right into my mouth in that position. Can you finish your beer? We're gonna do another one. Same beer, but yeah, my shoulder is deformed.
And did you ever remember Joe Rogan had a shoulder expert on his show, and he was all about hanging and all about how like the early primate humans or whatever were obviously hanging and swinging from trees and stuff, and
But the
we don't
lady that
swing
took
or
my
hang anymore.
The lady that took my X-ray was like, "What happened to your shoulder? What did you do? Did you have an injury?" And I was like, "No, I guess just wear and tear." She's like, "You're too young to have wear and tear on your shoulder like this." And then the doctor was like, "Dude, your shoulder's not normal." So I'm fucked.
Yeah, we are a really interesting species because we come from like our lineage hung and swung and also threw. Like
Yeah.
nothing else can really throw.
The shoulders
and we got a shoulder that can throw.
is the most complex joint in the body.
Surprising benefits of dead hanging. Also, before I Googled this, it said help is on the way and stuff. Because I Googled the wrong thing. I said benefits of hanging yourself.
I googled something. I googled something recently that came with the the hotline. It
It's
tells
all
you the
it's all
hotline?
recorded on there, but I didn't want to say it.
Benefits of hanging.
What did I put? I can't remember what I googled the other day. It was like help is available.
Yeah.
It was something about weed or something. I think.
Fancy weed. Yeah. Is my shit laced?
That's funny. Hanging yourself and why?
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Should I hang myself every day?
Yeah.
Benefits of hanging yourself. Help is available. Connect with people you trust. Help yourself with the benefits of hanging. There we go. That's what we want.
Yeah, dead hanging. You got to call it dead. And dead hanging doesn't make it sound any better, does it?
The benefits of who's the guy who hung himself from Kill Bill? God, I couldn't think of his name enough.
Oh,
Brooks.
Carradine.
Carradine.
Benefits of Carradine in yourself.
Yeah, Bill Carradine.
David Carradine. Sublimated Dreams, it was a very good winner. I'm ready to drink more of that. And it tastes so good. Oh, so yum. Oh, so tasty.
Where'd you get this? Cheers,
Oh,
Salisbury.
so fun. Yes.
I believe you go to that place, man. Those people are fucking assholes.
Dude, I had the
So we do
most...
a little undercover, like, secret camera trip into there and
Yes.
see if they're
Let's-
mean to us.
Let's
You want
buy
to know what
those
happened last night?
Let's buy those Ray-Bans.
Yeah. What happened last
It
night?
was our buddy that we used to go to school with, and
Our
the
buddy?
other kid, not our buddy, but I mean,
We're talking about the D-man?
sarcastically. Yeah, the D-man.
That guy I watched cry after soccer games. That guy?
Yo, soccer, that
Also,
checks out.
I
That
must
checks out.
say, do you remember Ford Fusions when they first came out?
Uh-huh.
I remember playing in gym class with this guy and him seeing one drive by. I was like, I really like that car. That's what's parked. Not the old one, but the newer hatchback Ford Fusion. That motherfucker got what he wanted as an adult.
Well, they don't make those anymore. So,
It's like the equivalent hatchback Ford.
well,
it's
Ford doesn't make cars anymore.
What?
Ford doesn't make cars anymore.
It's
What?
like
Really?
a 2015 car.
Ford makes Mustangs and
So,
trucks.
so no sedans? No.
No cars.
Wow.
Ford stopped making cars.
Wow.
Wow, that's quite the stand. They're saying no one wants a car anymore. They want it. That's
Well, no.
too small.
From Ford, they're like, who wants a Ford Fusion or a Ford other horrible thing?
Mm-hmm.
So they make a fuck ton of E350 vans,
Yeah.
trucks.
That's pretty cool.
But, dude, yeah, every fleet drives Ford, so Ford's going to be fine.
Ford is going to be fine. But when I went in there and I came up to the counter, they were like having a loud conversation about like, I guess sports gambling.
Yeah,
But
it's got to
like-
be the NCAA March Madness bracket.
Maybe.
Something was happening. And like they literally just had their whole conversation and he just like grabbed the beer, didn't say anything. I like gave him money. It was just like I wasn't there, but he like transactioned me.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, good seeing you, man. He like, it was crazy, dude. It was really, it made me feel inhuman. I was like,
Dehumanized you.
they didn't stop for a second. And I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm in this conversation because this is how you're treating me. I'll just be in your conversation.
I would have been like, hello. Hello.
Yeah, dude. I was like, hey, man. Like, you like, no.
I'm mad right now, dude.
Call him. Let's call him.
Why are they so
Call
fucking
'em up.
rude?
Call them up.
It's weird. It's like, this is how we are supposed to be. When the manager comes, he tells us we have to be meaner to people. It's like we're Rusty Dicks at Ocean City.
Dude, they got an Instagram. Clip this. Why are you rude?
Krabby Dicks.
Yeah.
Cheers, Salisbury. You are all assholes. Why? Tell us why.
Why? Before the battery dies. Tell us
Reply.
why.
Tell us why everyone is mean there. I bet just some manager was just really mean there one time. They're like, that's how we act. And it's been passed down for generations.
Yeah, it is weird how they're
One-
consistently mean and weird, and they hate their life, and they've convinced themselves that the job is that bad somehow. You know, it's one of those people.
Don't put my face on this. I still buy beer there.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
I know. I get it. And I support.
I go to the Cheers in Berlin like every day. Don't judge me. And I said to them, I was like, you guys, what's up with the Cheers in Salisbury? Why are they so mean and you guys are so nice? And he's like, yeah, we're not really affiliated with them or whatever. We just have the
Yeah.
same name or whatever. Same logo.
Same logo, yeah.
Because there used to be another Cheers, right? A third Cheers?
Maybe.
Mikey, help me out here.
What's
Third
your
Cheers.
whistle or cheers?
It's funny because like the whole Cheers brand is like literally based off of a TV show that's supposed to be really friendly, like where
Yeah.
everyone knows your name and they like
good
fucking
point.
hate you and they don't look you in the eye.
Yeah.
And you know them from high school, but they still won't look you in the eye. And it's just
It's weird. They won't look you in the eye. You know
Yeah.
them from high school.
where everyone knows your name,
Everybody
pretends you
here-
don't exist.
Everybody here knows your name, but we still won't speak.
I know. I know your first and last name, sir, and you're gonna act like you're not my neighbor. Is that a song?
I hope there's some
Like
sort of
a
riot,
good name,
some riots in this town, dude. Some riots, some looting. I'm going there first.
Oh yeah.
That's not a
Straight
good
to
spot.
Cheers.
Not gonna be a good spot for riding or looting. It's right on the highway.
I don't care. I'm going to go get expensive beer.
Big glass window.
People are going to be going after other stuff, liquor bottles, stuff. I'm going to be like, I'm going to get some fancy IPAs.
You want to go do something fun after this? There's a house.
Mike wants to go loot somewhere?
I saw something on the way from my mom's house home today, and it's right near here because that's on route. But there's a house, and it's so 4-way stop with the food mart near here, behind the MVA Parker Road 4-way stop with that old food mart. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, you're at the light, but it's to your
It's not a
right.
four-way stop. There's a light there, right?
The light.
Okay.
The food mart is on your right, and you're in your car at the light. It's right
Oh, okay,
there.
I know exactly what the fuck
You
you're
go
talking
through the light, and not the house on the corner, but the next house through the little wooded little
Stop
thing.
talking right now.
Okay.
about. What?
It's too late. You said too much.
No.
No, go for it. Go
No,
for
we're
it.
not going to actually go there, but all I know is
Yeah, we're not actually going to go there.
it's all old and decrepit, and the front door is like open and just like, it's
Yeah.
like old and overgrown, but like
Let's go get some ghost
someone
footage.
went in there and graffitied. I guarantee I want to see it.
So you're talking about that overgrown house?
Yes.
Let's go in.
The door was like open.
And like
going.
it's like if you
We're
go
going.
further, there's the apartments, and it's the Merritt Mill apartments.
It's the last little house, but it's like overgrown enough to where
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you parked in
Someone went
the
in there,
apartments
huh?
and walked across the field, walk across the field.
Let's go in there and summon a demon with like some chalk on the floor.
Yeah, let's draw some stuff up, see what happens.
Let's just make it look like it was some sort of ritualistic place and not really do anything. And somebody else will find it and be like, oh my God. We'll put like a dead cat in there.
We'll make Eastern Shore undercover.
We'll kill a cat like we made that movie Milo and
Oh
Otis.
my God.
I feel like twice in my childhood I came across something that looked satanic like that. And it's
Really?
like, were they just setting it up for me to find, or was it real?
That's a good.
People saw Blair Witch and wanted to scare people in the woods.
yeah.
That's good, clean fun. Make a.
Because I'm pretty sure
Tie
at
sticks
least
together.
I've done that.
At least 2 times I've come across something. Well, that's a pentagram, and that's like a dead cat skeleton. Like, what is honestly happening out in the woods?
I mean, you've been
Yeah.
to Pemberton and seen all the little huts people make, right? It's weird.
Oh, those huts are weird, but
I've
that's got to
seen
be
'em-
part of like a class or something. Because those huts are nice.
They're not nice. I think homeless people live in those huts.
Wilderness Survival Merit Badge Boy Scouts.
I could see that.
But about the house or whatever we were talking about,
Yeah.
the last time I've been in an abandoned house was Watipkin Bridge days, where we would drive out to Bivalve, Tyaskin, and there's all those abandoned houses in the overgrown woods, and no one gives a fuck, and you can go all up in there.
You know how dangerous it is to go in one of those?
We
fucking
never went
houses?
upstairs. We never went upstairs.
Dude, the chances of that thing falling on you
Oh yeah.
are so high.
We were good though.
I mean, you're a kid. I mean, you don't think about that much.
We weren't that kidly. We were adults.
You're 18.
Kid, more kid than adult, but still a grown.
We're going to look back at us now and be like, we were retarded.
We were retarded. We are retarded still.
Nah, I know everything.
You do?
I always think that.
Yeah.
I always knew I knew everything.
Yeah, I've always known I know everything.
I wanted to talk about a sports card thing. We were talking about how
You
the
didn't already
sports
talk about
cards people. No, I didn't mention the exact thing. I did breeze over it though. It was talking about how sports card people can do crimes and decrease their card value. Well, I saw a clip at this card convention, like one at the Civic Center or whatever.
That's not true. Because if there was an O.J. Simpson rookie card or something, that would do well.
Yeah, and Sammy Sosa changed his skin color and his card value went up.
Those two names are gonna always have value because of the fucking controversy. He changed his color. Hey, I have black Sammy Sosa. Isn't that crazy? I have black Sammy. Oh, I have accusations OJ. But this one, like if it's a new guy who like has a gun on his waist or like hits a girl or something, it unlocked a whole new.
Like a Ray Lewis cards, they gotta be worth nothing.
Yeah.
They might be worth something because who knows? But there's this basketball. I'm not gonna be able to find the clip, but it's at some convention, and this guy's like, "Want to see the biggest fail of a card ever?" And he like finds it. He's like, "This is a $20,000 card that is now worth $5, and it's a graded." Some guy's name who like exposed himself to a bunch of people recently. He was on the Clippers. He was on the Clippers. That's all I can give
I can't
you.
think of anyone who would have done that. Too.
Hang on, I'll just Google guy on Clippers exposes themselves. But that card is all graded and in a nice case.
Guy Fieri.
What's the gay football player
It's
that killed
signed.
a bunch of people at a nightclub?
We're talking about Jason Collins because he was a
He went to
basketball
prison
player.
and he got murdered. Football player.
Haven't heard of him.
What did
either.
he do?
Patriots. Aaron Hernandez.
Oh,
yeah.
Aaron
Yeah.
Hernandez.
He got hit too many
yeah.
times and he went gay and crazy.
Yeah, he. I knew it was Hernandez that whole time. I just didn't want to be wrong.
And he
be
killed
like,
himself, and it turns out that he might have killed himself so that his daughter would have gotten all this money. And if he didn't, was that true or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fucked that up pretty hard, dude.
Oh, he fucked that up in the bad way?
yeah.
She's not going to see any of that? Wow. Yeah.
Well, he was just gay and embarrassed. Is basically what it was. But
He was terrible.
Classic case of gay and
Only reason I
embarrassed.
bring him up is how much are his cards worth? He's a fucking gay
I'll look
and a
into it.
murderer.
I'm going to look into it because that's like a death museum piece of like artifact, you know?
Wasn't he really good too?
Really?
Yeah, no, he had a good record or something.
Well,
I watched the whole document
Really?
on HBO.
He was
it was
wild.
HBO doc?
He was terribly
I think
bad.
so. It's HBO. I think.
I would check that out.
He was
probably.
killing people in college and still made it to the NFL for years.
Oh yeah, he was like a serial killer.
Yeah, yeah.
Really? I only heard that I thought he killed some people at like a nightclub or something one
Other,
night.
other
He
shit
killed
came up.
like 5 or 6 people.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
That documentary has you keep going like,
He killed a guy for spilling a drink on him in a nightclub.
Yeah, that's who that's what
and he got
caught
off
for,
of
right?
it. He got off, right?
But I just remember
Something.
How do you get off?
the one time I briefly looked into it, I remember looking up like he was just rolling with these gangsters and shit while he was in the NFL. Why was he doing that?
He wanted to be a gangster.
That's
Yeah.
really weird. So he was in
Yeah.
the NFL being successful, but like when he was like, "All right, guys, see you later, other NFL players. I'm gonna go hang out with these people."
That's classic tale, isn't it?
Really?
Like he just couldn't leave the hood alone.
NBA
or the
people
gang
do that.
alone.
That is so weird.
Just like Josh Primo from the Clippers, who he
That is so weird. What was the point of that? Maybe they were gay. the gangsters.
Accused by a former Spurs psychologist of exposing himself to her multiple times, will not face any charges in the case, District Attorney's Office says. But the card is tainted, apparently.
What are
and he wasn't that good of a player, so yeah.
What
But how did the card go from 20K to...
What's the date on the article?
Yeah, why would it be 20K ever? Josh Primo.
What's the date?
2023, December 8th.
Okay.
It was recent stuff. Josh Primo...
You familiar with him?
No, literally not. So,
Is he a white guy?
No, he's a black guy. White guys don't expose themselves to anyone.
Yes,
Name
they
one
do.
white guy. Name one white guy who did that.
I was going to say black guys don't do that.
Yeah, right.
What?
You kidding me? You ever met a guy named Jordan Watson?
Oh, that's right.
what?
And he's just mixed.
He's not from the hood, though. If he was from the hood, though, he would be
You
fucking
want to
dead
see
by
my?
now.
You want to see my
Because
snake?
the hood don't play that shit.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. We're anti-gay in the hood.
Hey, really?
Look at this guy. He exposed
Yeah,
himself
us in
to
the
a.
hood, we're anti-gay, right, guys?
I want grandchildren.
This guy was like with the therapist for the Spurs, and he was like, "I'm fucked up." He whipped his dick out. "I'm so fucked up. I can't help it. Help me. Help me." And she's like, "Ew, you're exposing yourself to me."
Wait. Stop. This signature rookie card, is that a real sig? Or
I
just
think
like
so.
A printed signature?
Oh, wow, look at that signature. Yeah.
I just want to know why in the clip I saw what made his card be 20 grand in the because it was graded, but why 20 grand?
Maybe it was just a really nice card, but yeah,
It looks nice.
Yeah, it could be some sort of super limited like rookie card run or something. It's definitely a rookie. That's the only reason it's ever worth any money. And it's got to be some sort of like that thing, like special art or something.
It's this card.
You found it? That's pretty weird.
It's $230 on eBay right now, but yeah, Gem Mint 10. This was the card this is probably the guy's listing from what I saw online. Because there's not many, like there's usually not many signed grade 10s. Like people will boast, I have the only grade 10 Venusaur of this set. That's pretty crazy. Talking about a Pokemon. But like, I have the only graded Josh Primo Gem Mint 10 from PSA. You might have a Beckett 9.5, but you're a pussy. Because look at my PSA 10 Gem Mint. And then some people say, I sent some card to PSA and it came back a 9.5. And people are like, if you want to get a 10 back, here's what you do. It's like all fucked up. Or they're like, just keep sending it back until the right guy grades it a 10. You're like, this is fucked up. This whole thing's fucked up.
That's why the Magic people start shaking in their boots when there's a sealed deck from 1994 or whatever. Somebody's opening it. They're like, fuck, I have one of the only grade 10 cards with this. Hopefully he doesn't pull that. Then there's
And get
two,
it graded.
And then the value of my card drops by half.
They're subscribed to every guy who opens.
Yeah.
So like,
And there's this one guy I've been watching on YouTube. I'm not going to say his name because I fucking hate him. He's been opening all these old packs, and the people are freaking out. And one pack he opened, it was $42,000 for a Magic starter deck from 1994.
42 grand.
And he opened it up, and it was a repack. Someone had repacked it at some point.
With
Opened
like
it.
toilet paper and other basketball cards or something.
No. It was repacked.
What?
It was repacked with Magic cards, but they had really fucked it up. They repacked it with. It was an alpha set that he opened, and he
like clearly newer cards.
a card from. They had accidentally put 2 cards from a beta set in there, and that's how you know it was. Repacked.
Accidentally?
Whoever repacked. But the thing is,
So they fucked up meaning they gave him some good stuff? Or they fucked up meaning...
they gave him. There's a symbol on the card. This is really deep into Magic, where you tap the card, which means you turn on its side. You use the card.
Yeah.
There's a tap symbol.
I've seen people play and say they're tapping.
That didn't come out until 2003.
Yeah, exactly. That didn't come out until the second set of Magic. It's on the cards, and he opens it up, and then
Immediately
he's doing it
sees
on
it?
live, and people he didn't notice. And his chat's like, there was a tap symbol on that card, and he notices, and he's like, what the fuck? But the thing is, that box had changed hands like 7-8 times.
Oh, man.
Because people were buying it as a sealed deck. Like, oh, yeah, I got my sealed deck. I'm never going to open it. No one's ever going to open it.
They just resell it. They
okay.
resell it when their dog needs
And it
surgery.
always was
Yeah.
resealed.
It's $42,000. Yeah, no one knew along the way. And it was, I'm pretty sure, I didn't look into it too deep, but I'm pretty sure he was like, I'm going to have a hard time finding out who was the resealed this and when.
Well, you said he got up with the guy and he said, I have to get up with who sold it to me because I had no fucking idea.
The
But you could be lying.
The guy who sold it to him refunded him.
Wow. That's good. That's
Well,
real
and
good.
he could
that's good, yeah.
He could do a credit card chargeback if he needed to. Because if you're going to buy something like that for $42,000, you put it on a credit
And
card.
it would be so easy to reseal these packs, but really, if you think about it, it's like you would have to save that old wrapper for 20 years or make a fake wrapper. Like, what are they doing?
There's people have sealed collections like no one's business.
Yeah, they had a sealed collection for 20
Oh,
years.
okay. So it was a real sealed pack, and then they opened it, took all the good stuff out, replaced some bad stuff and then sealed it up.
Yeah, like they
That's
had
what's happening.
they had like 30 of those packs. They opened them all,
And they made
took
sure
all-
that nothing too good was in there.
They took all the good stuff out
Yeah,
and then
you
repacked
could
it.
you could strip this. I know how to open it just so well
Like a bag of chips.
that it would open, slide the cards out, and then heat seal it again.
You have to buy a band sealer
and if
for
you
$100.
If you have like a good investment in mind, you could you should save all the card packs that you've ever bought to reseal them and scam people in the future.
But that's not a good investment, mine. That's you're gonna get bad karma doing that.
And you see, Kev, you see how both of these open like this?
Uh-huh.
That one pack, that basketball card pack we opened, it seemed as if one side was stuck down.
Mm-hmm.
So that means they may have opened it, then ran it through their own band sealer,
Yeah.
and that means that side would be stuck down.
Mm-hmm. And I had some pretty good cards in there, but there could have been better cards also. But
I'm not saying it's 100%. That I don't know anything about basketball cards.
yeah, Mike, type in a Hoops Sean Kemp rookie card. Hoops Sean Kemp rookie card.
How'd you spell Sean?
SEAN.
Interesting.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's SHAW.
So hoops. I
It's that
remember.
exact card. I've seen a lot of different readings on it. I've
You
seen it
pulled
as
that?
high as $250, and I've seen it as low as $2.
You pulled that?
Yeah, I pulled that exact card.
Why do most?
Well, this one's
That's
signed.
awesome.
Oh, this one's signed. This one, but even
This is
signed-
graded too. So when you see a graded card value, you got to know that why it's more. The raw cards cost way less. Like I have my most expensive raw card that I have is a Venusaur, and it's worth $30 raw. But if I got it graded and it came back at 10, it's literally worth $140.
Oh, okay, great. So that means an expert just looks at it and tells you.
Yeah, and it seems like Beckett handles a lot of the sports cards. People like, I guess that's the standard in sports card collecting. Send it to Beckett.
Sports cards, Beckett. There used to be a Beckett book we used to buy when we were kids, and you would pull a card and you would flip to a page in a book, and it would tell you the value of the card.
Maybe I'll
And
send
it
it to Beckett.
It would come out every month. Yeah, do it. It's fun.
That'd be cool.
Look at this guy doing a goddamn. I loved. I honestly did love still shots as a kid.
Yeah, look
of
at his-
whatever sport it was.
He
Like,
really was one of the most exciting players in the
Look
history
how
of the game.
muscular he is.
remember the ones of pitchers'
I love
arms?
it. I love it. Yeah,
Do you remember the ones
he
of
is a
pitchers?
specimen, flying through the air. He got a 40.
He's worth a pretty Never mind.
I think he had a 50-inch vertical leap or something like that.
Pitcher's arms. Tell me you remember a baseball card and it's got the pitcher with his arm like corked back before he
Oh,
throws
yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
there's
it
a lot of
looks like
those.
he's deformed.
Yeah, it does.
The
Yeah.
motion that they capture,
It shows you why so many of them have shoulder surgeries and elbow surgeries because
and their face is like this. Like every little ounce.
this
of
is
them.
always the first thing to go is whatever is right here.
Because it's just getting fucking ripped on every day. Hang
like-
on, let me see. Mid pitch, still shot, arm bent. Arm bent. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly what I would talk about. If I had a card like
Oh
this.
my god!
I had a card like this
Look
as
at
a sidearm pitcher mid throw.
Look at him. Oh god.
Mama,
Dude,
I'm gonna be a
did he
baseball
get
star.
any power on that? There's no way that thing just wing.
We're talking about
Look at this guy's fucking mid pitch
mid pitch.
shoulder.
I remember having cards like this, Jack, and but like being like, these are my favorite ones because these guys are motherfucking bent out of shape. Like, look at this dude's arm.
Okay,
that throws
yeah,
you off as a batter so
submarine.
hard.
Seeing a side pitcher or whatever.
Yeah, sidearms are really cool.
Yeah, when you're a batter, you're like, fuck.
Weirdest pitching delivery in the MLB. We got Rogers from the San Fran Giants.
Dude, that's great. Throwing it from the ground there.
I know how to read a jersey, and his white glove means that he's a gay man. If you didn't know that, that's a baseball thing. And they were playing the Cardinals that day.
You ever just chew on your glove in the outfield when you're in Little League?
I think
On the
probably
strap.
Oh, hell yeah.
The strap I chew.
Baseball.
Let's find one of a guy naked.
Hey, how about Shohei Ohtani? Have you been
Yeah, he-
keeping up on that at all?
Not on the Angels anymore.
Yeah, he's he gambled.
What?
He bet on the games and got caught for it.
Whoops.
But he's
Typical
still in the
Asian.
league, so everyone's like, well, so Pete Rose can't, but this fucking Asian guy can, huh?
Interesting.
Right.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. It's objectively fucked up.
Pete Rose did that?
Pete Rose is not allowed in the Hall of Fame. He has the most hits ever, I think.
That's fucked
He's one of the he's clearly one of the best baseball players ever. He bet that he would win. Now, not allowed in the Hall of Fame anymore. But this guy-
Hey, I
seems
bet
to be
you I'm going to
protecting
win.
Betting against yourself should be illegal. But
Can you have your family do it? Can you say, I'm going to set you up with this account?
Yeah, there's
or
ways
you're gonna
around
make
it. There's too many ways around it. Yeah, right. It's like you could just have your family do it.
It's
Just like
too
I said.
easy for him to be like,
You
I'm
can-
going to just handle this myself.
Well, you can bet on how many hits he gets, and if you're like, my mom and dad betted on me having 2 hits. I have 2 hits. I'm not getting another hit.
That's amazing. Yes. What
Yeah.
is that called? Like a one-off parlay or something?
Well, yeah. Well, you can put the hits and then somebody to win.
You got to go see Dirty Ryan down at the Rusty Clam, and you got to knock on the door 3 times, and you got to tell him, I need 30 grand. Like, what's the movie, Uncut Gems?
No,
what do you
don't have
do?
to
You
that.
go
have
to the door.
You have
and
to go to the App Store and download FanDuel.
What about New York City, Brooklyn?
You go to the App Store and you type in FanDuel.
There's no steel doors in Brooklyn, you think? Any kind of crazy situation?
Those guys are probably freaking out because they're like, "Fuck, we were making a ton of money, and now FanDuel
and they
makes
can't.
all the money."
Whose knees do they break on FanDuel's account? They can't
Yeah.
go and break knees.
That probably killed Vegas. Yeah. It
Or
really
what about
did.
like the underground scene? Have you? Oh man, what city would it be in? Boston, I would say. There's a gambling scene, an underground mob gambling scene, just like in the movie Killing 'Em Softly with Brad Pitt. He's an enforcer in the mob, and there's a bunch of gambling going on. And the whole premise is that Ray Liotta used to run a card game. He ran it for years. He ran it for the mob. Well, guess what? The card game got stood up. And years later, you find
That's
out that
different
he
than
was in
sports
on it.
Gambling. What
But
does
the
that have to
mob
do
gives
with-
him a pass, Jack. They
There's
give
no
him a pass.
FanDuel in sport in
They said,
card games.
"Oh, old Paulie, he fixed his own game." We can laugh about it 20 years later. But guess what? These people, these shitheads found out that he did that, and they fix his game, and they know that the mob's just going to think it was Paulie again and kill him. And that's exactly what the mob does. And they were successful in their robbery. They robbed the card.
What is he talking about, dude?
It's a good story. It's a great idea for a movie.
Goodfellas?
No, it's called Killing Them Softly. And yeah, like I was
Called
saying,
A River Runs Through It.
They rig his game again and they rob it, and the mob assumes Paulie just like did it again, and they like question him and beat him to death, and he's like, I didn't do it this time, and it doesn't matter, but the little shitheads get away with all the money, and then Brad Pitt has to track him down. That's the movie. It's like No Country for Old Men in Boston.
Okay.
You'd
that
like
sounds
it.
good.
It's pretty good.
I'll check that out, I guess, maybe.
What do you give that
I'll
movie,
give you the Blu-ray.
Jack?
I'm never
How many
going to watch.
stars are you giving that
I'm
one?
never going to watch that because Mike told me to watch it.
All right, Jack, let's get into some of your movie critiques. You said you had 2 more or something.
Oh yeah, I have 3 movies I watched this week. Which order do you want them in? The order of the movies I like the least.
The order of which there was giant monsters
Least first.
in. The most giant monsters first.
All right, we got most giant monsters first. Or
Well,
least
if there's
first?
any teens solving crimes, I'd like to hear about those first.
Hardy Boys.
don't have that.
Nothing? No teens banding together? The adults don't think they can do it, but they can do it? Okay.
Nah, I didn't watch. What are you talking? What's that from?
That's just my favorite genre. That's just my favorite genre of film. It always has been. It's a little Fear Street kind of vibe. All right? A little Fear Street vibe.
the
going.
adults don't think they can do it, but then they do it. It or something.
Wait, did it count as a Kong movie or a Godzilla movie?
You know, Stranger Things, Fear Street, anything along those lines?
You love kids, huh?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love
Well,
kids.
I always say that about. Have you seen the new It movies?
No, I bet I would like it though. But no,
The-
it's too much horror.
The first one with the kids is so good, and then you're like, I can't wait to go see how this ends. And you go see the one with the adults, and it's not great.
Yeah. You need the kids solving the crimes. You do.
Yeah.
Makes a good film.
But yeah, I saw. Okay, I'll tell you which one I didn't like the most. It's called Beau is Afraid. Joaquin
Okay.
Phoenix.
I've heard of this, I think. Yeah.
Trippy, I heard.
Very trippy.
So he's coming up missing because that's a new one, right?
Joaquin Phoenix is fucking incredible in this
Okay,
movie.
yeah.
But Ari Aster fucking sucks.
Who's that?
He's the
made-
same guy who did The Green Knight, and I finally watched that at the shop, but go on.
Who's Ari Aster?
He made
Aster.
Hereditary.
Asturd.
Hereditary?
Oh, okay.
You seen
Horror.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Midsummer.
Midsummer.
The
Heard-
Witch
heard
was
of
good.
These. Heard of
Witch
these.
is good.
He didn't do The Witch.
Oh.
That's not Aronofsky. That is Edgar's.
Robert Eggers.
Robert Eggers.
His movies are pretty cool.
I've heard of
he
him.
did the Lighthouse and the Witch. We love both those.
Oh my God. He's the A24 guy who made me assume all A24 is going to be good.
Yeah. But
Why'd you do that?
Ari Aster, not good.
Ari Aster's on a trip
But
right
dude,
now.
this Beau is Afraid movie is about. It kind of starts off really good. He lives in this apartment building and he's scared. There's all these. It's thrown through his perspective, and it's called Beau is Afraid.
he's a schizophrenic,
Yeah,
right?
he's a paranoid guy. And outside, he like looked out his apartment window, and there's just people like fighting and killing each other.
Huh.
And he has to go across the street to get water one time, but he forgets his key, so he has to leave his phone book in the door. Leave the door open, and in his head, he just sees all these dudes running into his
in and out.
into his apartment and taking all of his shit and destroying all his stuff. And he's like, it's the beginning. It starts really good. That's how
I
it
would
starts.
never do that in the city.
Well, no, he's his version of the city is crazy. You should watch it. But
it is good then.
There is a. Can you Google Beau is Afraid giant penis monster? This is a slight spoiler, but you just need to pull this up.
I don't think that we should show it.
You should. You should.
This sounds like some good content.
This is a.
Oh my god!
A part in the movie. There's a giant penis monster with claw hands.
Why is he scared of his own penis?
I don't want to spoil the whole movie.
That's wild, man.
Should I spoil the whole movie?
No, because I like.
Now spoil it. Yeah,
He's
that's what
scared
we
of
do.
He is scared of his penis.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, I did say that, huh?
He is scared of his penis because Beau's afraid.
Ah, what's wrong with it?
And
the left one always hurts a little.
It ends so weird. He's in like this weird dream state, and he's on trial. It's crazy.
I thought it was about his mom or something when I
It
saw
is
the
about his
preview.
mom.
He has been in
Okay.
some of the most ambitious film ideas ever.
And the thing is, he's so good in it, but the movie is not. You know what? I'm gonna watch it again this week and love it or something. But it was all over the place, a little too long. They might have been trying to. I don't know. It's too ambiguous, I think is the word I'm looking for. Because at one point he gets taken to like a hospital, but in his head it's someone's home, and you're like, really gotta like. The storytelling's not great. Nothing's clear.
That penis monster looks right up there with like Eraserhead or like some of the most twisted things in film history. It really does.
You're right.
Do you want to know what you never remembered that Joaquin was in?
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
That's what I was reminded of that because it's in the top grossing R-rated horror movies in that list earlier.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mike, type in Eraserhead. You ever seen that imagery? We've all seen that, right?
Let me say one thing about. Sorry, go ahead.
I just remember it from the video store as a kid. Never watched it.
Yeah, and then type in baby.
Yeah, you
type
see
in
that
baby
guy.
after that.
What is it? David Byrne? What's his name? Not Byrne.
I don't know who that is. I don't
Who's
think it's
the
David Byrne.
director? David Lynch. Yeah, David Lynch.
Oh, Lynch.
He does weird stuff. But one more thing about Gladiator is I always make fun of it when we watch it at the shop because it's like the one guy
chill,
who's
dude.
Gladiator, he tries to kind of do a Gladiator accent, what you might sound like as a Greek, weird European guy. But then you got Joaquin.
Joaquin's so good.
Who is he playing? Caesar?
Caesar, right?
Or
No.
one of them?
Something like that?
No, it's not Caesar. You're right.
It's like Caesar's like nephew or something.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't try to sound Greek or anything. He goes, okay,
I like the way he talks.
fight me. It's not in. He's a character actor. He could have gone, oi, it sound like this.
It's a good point. Was he being accurate or was he not?
Or no,
Who
he
knows?
does sound. He kind of fits the effeminate. He
Yeah,
fits the
yeah,
role of like the white
yeah.
armored. I'm the little.
And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's one of like the most historically inaccurate films of
Oh, yeah,
all
he
time.
fucks his
They
sister.
pretty try not. They
There's
don't
a,
really
there's
try
a
that
gas
hard.
canister under one of the chariots. I remember
Well,
that.
and the people like
That's Gladiator.
people who are
yeah.
people who are
Ben Hur.
oh my god, dude.
Ben Hur.
Go ahead, Ben Hur. What are you gonna talk about?
Something happened like that in Ben Hur.
Hey, type in baby after Eraserhead because that's what you really got to see. Type in baby after
Jax was
Eraserhead.
talking, Kevin. I'm sorry.
I just think a lot of nerds think that Gladiator's not historically accurate. The costumes and things.
A lot of people were really disturbed by this scene for some reason.
I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. See if the baby's sick.
Like this is like a weird ass. I've never seen it. Have you actually seen this movie?
No way. I don't want to watch anything like this.
What's it about?
I don't know.
I'll
Look up a
read it.
synopsis. Yeah,
me
I just
read it.
always have heard about it. I've done minor research on it.
He's going to say, you are sick, I'm sure. Henry resides alone in a bleak apartment surrounded by industrial gloom. When he discovers that an earlier fling with Mary X left her pregnant, he marries her and has her move in with him. They take a strange turn when the couple's baby turns out to be a bizarre lizard creature that won't stop wailing. Other characters include a disfigured lady who lives inside a radiator.
So do you think this is another thing that's like that's not?
Look at that one.
really-
Yeah, click on that picture. What the
It's
fuck?
like definitely some guy's fever dream direct. Who's
Oh, the radiator lady's down there too. I think down there. Yeah. What is that? Oh Lord.
I mean, who's the guy who does it? Who directs it?
Is it Lynch? Like you said.
Yeah, he has other movies that are also dumb. But what about the guy who does Pink Flamingos? Isn't he the #1 crazy director guy?
Is that John something?
Yeah, from Baltimore.
Yeah, from Baltimore.
Oh, so he did. Oh, so David Lynch did Twin
John
Peaks.
Waters. John Waters.
John Waters.
And
People
he's-
love this Twin Peaks. People say, "Oh my God, it's like a fever dream of a show."
Oh, Twin Peaks. I've heard of that.
Yeah, Twin Peaks.
And that's what they call Hooters in like Texas, right?
Yeah, he used to be on 106th Street.
And then they have the mountain version of Hooters, which is called
Dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude.
What?
Twin Peaks.
You should kill me,
Pass
bro.
me a fucking lighter, dude. I'm fucking mad, dude.
I'm like the baby in a Razorhead. Kill me.
You're like the baby in the dinosaur thing.
And
Not the
Razorhead.
mama, not the mama.
I'm like the baby in
All right,
Razorhead.
another movie I watched this week.
What was the first one you watched?
I fucking hate my life, dude. I'm gonna fucking blow my fucking brains out on the podcast.
You're like a Sam Piker.
That'd be sick.
He said he was gonna kill himself.
That'd be crazy if he did that.
But there's an old Nick Swartzen bit. He's like, if you want to kill yourself, just make sure you do it like in public and confuse people. He's like,
He's really funny.
He's like, walk into a place and say, "Who fucking farted?" And
Yeah.
blow your fucking brains out. Be like, wow, that must have been really bad. That fart must have been horrible.
Swartzen is one of the most effortlessly funny guys ever. I love him on any podcast.
But the first movie I watched was called Beau is Afraid. It's
Oh yeah, Beau is Afraid.
Phoenix,
That seemed a little weird. I don't see how that could possibly be like a great movie.
giant
Okay.
penis monster.
Yeah, giant penis monster.
If you like weird movies,
I was talking
it's
about
good.
Eraserhead. Now I remember.
I bet there's a group of people out here that watched Beau is Afraid and were like, this movie's
Little
one
more?
of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I loved the imagery.
Sometimes those
I
A24 movies strike
That's what they're gonna
people.
say.
They strike people.
One of the weirder movies for Joaquin, and that's saying something.
Okay, so what else I watched this week? I watched The Whale,
Oh, finally watched The Whale.
Aronofsky.
starring Brendan Fraser. I love Aronofsky. That's why I watched it.
The Black Swan.
Black Swan.
So does he die or does he get skinny?
He
Does he
dies.
succumb to his obesity?
He succumbs to his obesity.
He does? He
Yes.
dies? Cool.
Yeah.
That's
The whole
good.
movie takes place in one room.
Holy shit.
And
Everyone come see him?
the number 2 co-star is from your favorite show, guys.
Okay.
Little redhead.
Workaholics.
Stranger Things.
Oh.
Girl.
Oh, her?
Sister.
Max.
Max from whatever her name is.
Maxine.
I don't love Stranger Things, dude. You're wrong.
Mike
Stranger Things
loves-
is good.
I don't know. Whatever made you think
You
I
do
love
love it.
I love
You
it.
do love it, Mike.
Mike, you
Like
don't love
anybody.
Stranger Things?
Do I like nostalgia and bright neon lights? Yes. Do I love
Mike's-
Stranger Things? No. Did
Mike's
they kill
got a-
Eddie? Yes. Do I
Mike's-
love it? No.
Mike's got an empty pizza box on his wall.
It's not there anymore.
Representing the show.
I moved it from the phone.
You know, Vecna got a little weird, but Stranger
Vecna
Things good.
is just the skinny blonde guy from the.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That's
I'm back
another
on
reason
board.
why
That
I
was
hate
cool.
the show is everyone made fun of Dungeons and Dragons and nerd culture for years, and then everyone's like, "Oh, the Demogorgon."
That's
Hey,
fair.
cool.
That's
Good
fair.
stuff.
That's fair.
But The Whale. I wanted to hate it. I did laugh at times when you're not supposed to because he's fat and falling over and stuff.
He tries to get up.
Yeah,
Why?
Wait. I mean, I've seen the previews. He's not that fat, is he?
you're kidding.
Yeah.
That fat?
Dude, he's
He gained like 100 pounds and then they put on a fat suit.
Yeah. I'm looking at his face there. He couldn't be that big.
Why
right?
is he yelling
at him.
here?
He
Why
can't
is he
even.
yelling?
So he can't even get up or anything.
no, he can't get up. He has a walker. He's huge,
Dude, this is great for today, man.
Why
We've
is
been talking
he
about this
yelling?
obesity epidemic for so long, and someone finally made a movie about like the true drama of just being really fat.
Yeah, he can't leave his
Yeah.
house. And dude, he develops a relationship with the guy who delivers his food, and he never shows himself to him. The guy that delivers his food, he's like,
Dude, that is
"Just leave-
truly sad.
just-
That
just
is
leave it
truly
out,
sad.
Leave it out there." And the guy's like, "My name."
Because you're so full
Yeah.
of shame.
And the guy's like, "My name's Gary, by the way." And they eventually give each other their names. And then one time,
Because Gary does not going to expect this is a 500, 600 pound dude. Yeah.
you know what Gary does? Gary waits. He leaves the food at one time and waits and watches this fat guy open the door in a wheelchair and reach out there and grab it. And Gary's like, "Oh my God."
That's great.
And then runs off. He's like, "Holy shit.
Mm.
That guy's disgusting." But it's a good movie. And it's called The Whale because it's based off of Moby Dick.
So
That's
it's
why-
what do you mean?
The whole movie's about Moby Dick.
Okay, got you.
That's why it's called that. I did not know that. And I said I'd never watch this movie because it looks so cheesy and corny and gay. But it was better than I thought it would be. It's
I like Brendan Fraser a whole lot,
better than Beau's Afraid, I'll tell you that.
and of
Is
course
he the
everyone does
whale?
know. Brendan.
Is he reading the movie the whole movie? Is he reading the book the whole movie?
No, he's a English teacher.
I love
and
how
He
a picture
teaching
of-
no mo.
He reads like an essay about the book.
He has to go to school?
He's a English teacher.
Yeah, but you said it takes place in one room.
Yeah.
Does there flashbacks?
Online English teacher, and he doesn't turn his camera on because he's look about it.
What the fuck?
Wow, I'm glad you told me that because I'm just sitting here. It's like the time that I was like, so he gets beaten. I wanted to address this where I was talking about out of my ass about the fight movie, and I was assuming that Post Malone gets beaten, but he doesn't even get beaten. But I just didn't get that through my head when he was like, Telling me he didn't? I thought he was just in denial or something. I'm an idiot, man. I tell you.
You're good.
No.
But
The
yeah, The
Whale.
Whale, not great. Better than I thought it would be. That's
Brendan
me.
Fraser's
Not
cool.
great, but better than you thought it would be, so you had low expectations.
Yeah, giant fat gay guy stuck in a chair.
He's gay too.
Is there gay? Does he get his... Oh, is there masturbation?
The opening scene, he's jerking off to gay porn.
What the fuck?
Oh, my
They established
God.
that he's gay immediately.
Wow.
It's really important to the story, though. It's not just there because for no reason.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That's
the fact that
insane.
he's gay is important.
Because he likes
That's
to
great.
get
Sounds like a good
sucked.
story.
I kind of liked it.
Who does Max play?
His daughter.
Is she live there with him?
No.
Thank God. Is she old enough to not live there with him?
I don't know. You should watch this movie. It's kind of good. Dude, she reminds me of. Have you ever seen
A sixth grader.
It's a movie I really used to like, but now that you watch it again, it's kind of corny. American Beauty.
Can't
that
remember.
movie's weird.
She reminds me of the daughter in American Beauty. The daughter. You remember the daughter in American Beauty?
The one who causes roses to happen?
The pale girl. No, the pale girl. The daughter. Not the super hot chick that the dad fucks. But
The daughter.
The pale girl.
The pale girl. It's not showing me her right yet, but it will. I promise it will.
American Beauty.
I did. American Beauty, pale girl. Pale.
The daughter.
Pale daughter, American Beauty. Oh.
Movie, yeah.
Is that her? That's Billie Eilish.
The first picture. That chick.
Oh, that's Juno from the 90s.
Yeah. That character is a lot like the daughter in The Whale. And then there's a guy in The Whale who's a lot like the neighbor guy. Remember the neighbor guy who's like, I filmed a plastic bag. I wear a beanie.
He's cool.
I sell weed.
He's a cool guy.
I'm not gay.
Kevin
That guy?
Yeah. He almost get beat up by
His dad.
Spacey.
I almost gets beat up by his dad. He does get beat up by his dad.
His dad shoots a goddamn man.
He does get beat up by his dad because he says he sucks the best cock in town.
What the fuck?
And have you seen American Beauty?
No, I guess not.
Ah, you're too old to like it.
Yeah.
You like
It's
American
great.
Beauty?
It's great when you're like 16. Like, this movie's great, man. It's
Or
like,
21,
Who made that one?
depending on how you matured.
I don't know. Kevin Spacey's in it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought it might. No.
Like when you're 16 and you watch, you're like, this is like my favorite movie, man. This movie's really, really good. But it doesn't. It's kind of gay. It's kind of like you ever seen Prisoners?
Nope.
With,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
yeah.
Have you rewatched that anytime recently? I love that movie when it came out. Have you seen it?
No, I watched it one and done.
You know the end with the old lady?
He's a detective, right?
Jake Gyllenhaal's a detective, and the dads get their kids taken.
The old
and they
lady
beat-
has them?
and they beat the hell out of the guy in the bathtub. Remember?
Yeah.
And the old lady at the end kind of holds up Hugh Jackman or whatever. She's like,
Hugh Jackman and Gyllenhaal.
What's the deal with that movie?
and Terrence Howard. Great movie.
She had
Terrence
them
Howard.
captured. Did they get them back?
Yeah, it ends really greatly. Yeah, but
I
the
thought
lady
Prisoners was good.
the lady at the end is kind of corny.
You know, it's kind of like the end of Hoobie Halloween, where it's Hoobie's mom
Yeah.
the whole
no,
time.
It sounds like that kind of thing.
She's
yeah.
mad at the town because they're so mean to Hoobie. Hoobie, I have to kill all these people. They're so mean to you. That
Hoobie was a
so-
legit twist too.
That I did not
It
see
was
that
a-
coming.
It was
Not see
funny
it coming.
because you didn't even see a twist coming. You know what I mean? That was the funniest part. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? A twist? A twist?
I have to watch Hoobie.
Well, yeah, because all of a
Yeah,
sudden
yeah.
she's like got them gunpoint with the fire burning.
Yeah, that's the best part. You literally don't even see a twist coming at all. And then a twist
Oh,
is
a
coming.
twist. Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, there's a new Adam Sandler movie on Netflix. It's a space movie. Adam
Oh,
Sandler
I've not
space-
even tried it. Yeah.
I saw a clip on TikTok. You ever be scrolling on TikTok and it just shows you like 5 minutes of a movie?
Uh-huh.
I watched this thing from this and it looks good.
Got a
It could be good.
3.4 rating.
I saw his animated movie where he voices a lizard, but I have not seen this one.
He's aging more and more to look like he's straight from Israel.
Yeah, he's so Jewy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He really is the man. I would love to meet him one day.
I bet
He
he's
is the
mean.
man.
You think he's mean?
No, I think he is. I think he's just good, and sometimes being so good makes you seem mean. I think he's like literally though. I'm not even
Exactly.
like I don't
Are
think he's
you-
mean at all.
Are you not supposed to be passionate?
Yeah, are you not like if you don't do what you're supposed to do, it might annoy him a little bit, and he's not going to deal with you anymore,
And that's okay.
and that's totally fine. Anybody's nice. Anybody's nice if you do all the right things.
Hey, Mikey, can you look up lacing on beer? Is that what they call that?
Yeah, I think so.
What
Our
does it
legs.
mean? Are you Googling what I said or what you said?
Lacing on beer or legs. Let's assume your glass of beer was full to the brim. With each sip, the foam head will move lower and lower down the glass. This causes a bit of the foam residue to stick to the glass. Causing lacing. You can compare beer lacing to legs when talking about wine. Beer doesn't have legs, but instead lacing, you were correct. I feel like my lacing is lace there, like a panty, kind of like a panty, kind of like getting tarnished. But then it's just bubbles up there from where it was.
Isn't that interesting?
I'm seeing some bubble lacing.
Let me take a big old sip to show my lacing. More sip.
Excuse me.
Hey, Jack or Mike, did you ever check out that new Dave Attell special?
He's
watched
too
it
edgy
yet.
for me. He offended me as a kid, and I don't watch him.
Dude, you have to see it. Like, I
What do you
watched it.
mean?
I watched some shit that grossed me out as a kid. I remember he was so...
On
It was
Insomniac?
Insomniac. It was Insomniac.
I was like, oh, I like cow and chicken and vulgar stuff, but this guy's grossing me out over here.
His new special really shows what an expert he is. He really is just like an expert.
I saw him one time in Austin. He was came out on a show that he wasn't announced for.
Wow.
And he came out and the crowd was going crazy and he was
Yeah.
like, "Guys, make me work for this."
Yeah. No, he's so funny.
He was like, "Jesus Christ!"
It's
and
like-
then everybody laughed at something and he was like, "Come on, guys, that wasn't that great." He was like,
It's hard to remember any of his jokes because they don't seem that significant, but it's just so funny.
Your own
like
best critic.
his little things he says are so funny.
I hate that about every time I go to a comedy show. I laugh my fucking ass off
Yeah.
and I go home. I'm like, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, but my biggest recommendation is the new Dave Attell special is so amazing. The only one bad thing I have to say about it is at the very end, like he does this like bit at the end where the screen goes black and it goes, "Well, I guess my special wasn't long enough for Netflix, so for the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna just do some bullshit." And it was just like, yeah, it really wasn't that long, but it
He
was
said
good.
that?
It was good.
He said that.
Yeah, like you'll see it if you watch the special. My only critique is it wasn't long enough. And
Quality over quantity.
yeah. It was really funny though. Really,
I need
funny.
to watch it. I definitely will. Me and Samantha watch most of the Netflix specials that come out.
Hopefully, you think it's funny because I certainly did.
I'm pretty sure I will.
He
Like,
probably will.
And
David
it's
Tell.
like these little things he says, but they're so funny.
Little teeny things.
Little tiny things. he says.
Little teeny
Like
things.
you'll see what I'm saying.
I'm gonna steal the Mark Norman story he always tells. He tells about how everyone was performing at this comedy show at like the Stand or whatever, and there were the two Mexican ladies in the front who were being mean to every comic all night, and then David Tell comes up and they're mean to him, and he says, "What's wrong, ladies? It's Selena Di again."
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
That's
Selena Di again.
that's amazing.
And his voice and his delivery. People always copy his delivery.
Yep. And now, dude, the new guy to copy is Mark Norman. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Hey.
crazy. Yeah, dude, it's weird. It's weird that
Hey.
Yeah.
you think what do you think the over under is in the next 365 days Mark Norman hosts SNL?
I think it's less. I think it's close to a 50-50 shot, but it's less likely still.
Sometimes people hit a blow up thing that happens within like a 2-week period, and they just get grabbed up by the media, though. So it could happen at any moment. It's a hair trigger.
I think because Schultz is ahead of him.
No.
Yeah, I don't want it to be.
No
but
one wants to see that guy's
No,
chin on the air.
You're right.
You have to look prettier.
He's ahead of him for some
No, you're
reason.
talking about Joe List.
Oh yeah, Schultz
Schultz
is
is pretty
Schultz-y.
enough.
But he's pretty enough. But his stock's going down with the real comedy fans. Yeah,
Well, he's a little bit of a
Yeah.
dick. Right?
and he sold his special and told all his. That's unforgivable.
Schultz.
And like it's unforgivable unless you look in the camera and go, "Man, I totally fucked up. I did the most evil thing a comedian could possibly do to you, the people who made me fucking who I am."
He looks like an Adams.
His fans still defend him heavy too. It's fucking sad.
You know what we're talking about,
he
Mike?
sucks.
What was it?
He had a special and told all the fans, "I'm never going to release it anywhere. Never going to sell it to Netflix. Never going to put it on YouTube. But if you want it, give me $20 and you'll have it forever, and no one else will ever get it."
He did
and then
that?
like a month later, it goes right on YouTube for free.
I heard about that. I think you guys told me about that.
Like that's bad. That is bad.
Yeah, you took money.
Because the fans thought, "Oh, we're never going to get this, so of course I'm going to buy it. We're
Yeah.
all going to buy it because you said you're never going to give it to anyone."
That's like if you're paying for your favorite girl's OnlyFans and you're a little cuck and you're like, "Oh my God, this is so personalized." And you find out she was giving that
and
to
then
everyone
she's
the
on
whole time.
Pornhub, and then she's on Pornhub for free.
For free.
Pornhub.
XNXX,
Hub.
someone ripped
Yeah.
the same content and is
Yeah.
giving it out, and you find it out.
Egregious.
I thought we were all just a bunch of same cucks buying the same stuff.
Good
I didn't buy
analogy,
that
my
shit.
friend.
It didn't make much sense.
To be honest though, his special, I kind of thought it was kind of
No, he's funny.
I
He's
thought
funny.
it was kind of funny.
He's very clever. He's like Tony Hinchcliffe. Easy to hate on, but he is one of the most talented people in the
and
game.
people talk about how the way he talks. He's like he's always saying "son" and stuff. I was like, it's almost like he's from New York City.
Yeah, he is like a foreigner from New York City. So, yeah.
But that black guy on his podcast, we hate. What's his name? We looked him up. On
We don't know his name.
He looks so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he has no value. He should be behind the camera doing some sort of angle switching. Yeah. Yeah.
Being the technical director.
He should be. I think that's how he started. I feel like in the early days on the show, he was just at a desk behind a computer.
He was off to the side in their old like pink weird. Remember their old like pink? It was kind of pink, right? Was it pink?
I think so.
In my head, it looks like straight up a Barbie set.
And I remember on the most recent episode of Kill Tony, one of the bucket pools said that he worked for Tom Segura and did all the angle switching. How cool would that be, man? And he was just like an 18-year-old kid living in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice job for an 18-year-old. YMH Studios doing angle switching. Just literally just this thing right here, just hitting these buttons.
And,
I miss the old Tom.
Most of the time, there's somebody behind you, an actual director, telling you which cameras to take. Though, and that can be kind of stressful.
Yeah, I bet it is.
They'll tell you to ready one. No, ready two. No, take three. You're like,
ready one. Yep.
Because there's you
you
got to
ready it, and then. But
I miss the old fat Tom.
I don't do the readies because I just go right to it because we don't got time for that over here. You know.
Hey, I'm on camera.
You ready
Guess what I got?
preview?
Oh, we're gonna do some pools.
Yes.
Adult Swim, everybody. We're gonna do some pools.
Your head hurts?
No, I had some things I wanted to say during that stuff, and I just forgot it all.
What was our topic? What was our last top?
Fat Tom Segura, bring him back. This is right when his Merrill Lynch dad was like, "You're gonna be a star, son. You gotta lose that
Bring
weight."
him
But we just booked you a gig. We just booked you a few gigs. We booked you an American tour.
Tom's never been funny. He should just retire because he has enough money. You're a normal fucking man, right?
I commented on this thing. I was like, "Hey, how's it? Don't get too used to going to these arena tours. Ask Dane Cook how that's going for him."
Wow.
I commented that. I was like, I said, "Hey, Tom, enjoy the arena tours where they're
And
going."
he's not half the comedian Dane Cook was. Not literally not half.
How do you, as a comedian, realize it's all coming out from under you? You know you do, and you're like, "There's no way." It's like watching your stocks. It's like, "Oh man, I'm never gonna reach that peak again. I should have
Dude, you
sold
can go to
back
the YMH YouTube and just see the episodes of YMH. Every video, lower views.
And it's just all out of greed. It really is out of greed. If they could have just been happy with what they had and
why do they make fun of the people that watch their own show? It's weird. Hey, you watch the show, we love you. Unless your name's Josh. We love you.
Yeah, because I can see like
That's good.
I can kind of see where the bit would be funny, like, oh, you guys are poor and we're rich. But once you find out for sure that the bit is not working, yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
You're poor. I'm rich. You suck at Beyblade. I don't.
And he scammed the whole
You're
world.
fat. I'm skinny.
Did you see this? How
The shirts.
Red Bar?
The shirts thing is a real scam. That's a real scam.
Red Bar is the one that fixed it.
Yeah. Red Bar did a real thing there that was amazing.
And I have some Bella Canvas shirts in my closet, and I pulled them out.
He's such an expert on the stuff that he likes. That's what I respect about him the most.
Exactly. He's like,
Because he knows Bella Canvas, and then what was the other?
Color.
True Color. Bella Canvas.
Yeah, so he...
Lululemon.
You know what we're talking about, Mike? Let's clue everybody in real quick.
Clue me in.
On the Porosos merch site, which is going to be next level merch, guys. Next level, you aren't going to believe this merch.
And let's
They
clue them in
use
again.
a-
You know what Porosos is?
Yes.
Okay.
The vodka by Tom and Bert.
They're stupid, and I agree.
The Two Bears
Not to
One
divert
Cave
too
vodka
much.
brand.
Aaron Paul and Brian Cranston vodka. Shut up. I don't want your tequila. None of that. Gay shit. The only vodka or celebrity alcohol liquor. I know it's...
Ciroc, right, guys?
No, fuck that. I will only drink Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka.
Ooh, I want to have it. Let's get
because that's
it.
a cool bottle. But
I heard it was good.
I'll drink Booty Sweat. But okay.
they drip it off of crystal and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd truly believes in that. Too.
There's like an 8-minute YouTube video you can watch.
He was on Rogan talking about that vodka, and he was talking about how he truly believes.
And Joe Rogan talks about that vodka a lot, says it's high quality.
But it's so funny how Dan Aykroyd truly believes that running the vodka through crystals at the end.
Well, I'm definitely... We got to get a bottle, yeah. That sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
But
it's cool stuff.
So they post on the Porosos Next Level merch website that they're going to make this Poroso shirt, and it's Tom Segura in this shirt, and it looks amazing. Thick collar,
Yeah.
true color level of merch.
Yeah, so you go to the store online, and literally they're modeling the shirt. It looks thick. It looks so nice. The shirt looks so nice.
And then Mike from Red Bar buys the shirt. It comes in, and it's printed on a Bella canvas, really thin collar.
Borderline yellow.
Borderline yellow.
Like, literally.
I have Bella Canvas shirts. Mike, the normal shirt I gave you? Normal, that blue, really thin, shitty shirt?
Not my favorite shirt. I mean, not my. I mean, I like shirts like that. I wear that shirt, but I know what you're talking about.
They're the best free shirt you can get. I just took them from.
Yeah,
my
it's
work.
fine enough. But yeah, look how deep that thing is. I mean, look at that.
But no, they went on and they fixed it. They changed them all on the website because Mike called them out. From
Wow.
Redbar.
What did they fix?
Well, they put this high quality shirt example.
This one?
Like you click the link
That
and
looks
you
heavy.
go, oh yeah, I want that shirt. That's literally the picture.
That's the shirt looks heavy. That shirt looks like you would buy it and you'd be happy with it.
Yeah, it looks like a He Is Legend quality.
But the
merch
photo
They
shirt
make
does
the merch
look
color.
shitty.
And then when it comes in the mail, though, it's thin, yellow.
That looks thin and yellow. That's a fake shirt that they
Exactly.
printed. They
Mike,
put
you're
the
right.
Yeah.
So you see that picture of it hanging.
You should
nice
know
on,
that that's bad. Look at the collar on that.
Mike, we're telling you that's what they did. They fixed it because
I know.
Mike called him out.
But
Mike from Red Bar bought the shirt.
okay.
They did not have this picture up.
Yes,
They
yes.
fixed it.
Then
Yes.
Mike from Red Bar emailed the support over and over again saying, "Why did you ship me a different shirt than what was pictured? Why did you ship me a different shirt than what was pictured?"
And they kept saying like,
Does Mike do that all on his own?
Like, oh, we had no
Yes.
idea.
He doesn't make jewels. He are like some guy.
And then he eventually went to the website one day and they put the right picture up.
Look at that.
He fixed it.
That's amazing. I'm sorry I wasn't getting it for a minute. You know that's my thing.
You know, that's my thing.
I don't like a beanie like that when you get like my Dewey beer beanie. When you get a logo on the middle, it starts to stretch the beanie right here.
You're totally right.
It does a thing that you have to make sure it's always folded the perfect amount.
The funny thing is I have the beanie from Burnish that you got me. It doesn't do that.
Thank God, because
It
it's
has-
a tab like this.
No, it's a hexagon or whatever.
Oh yeah.
A
We
rectangle.
got to do a live pod from Burnish. Let's
be
put that
fun.
on the bucket list.
Do it on the outside.
Yeah,
Fire.
that'd be cool.
Here in a month
Yeah.
or so.
Y'all know
That'd
them
be
at all?
perfect
You ever
weather.
go there?
I mean, I know a couple of the guys that own it from high school, but we're not like
know
friends
Randy.
or anything.
Maybe we go in there for a group dinner and
A couple
talk
of
them
dudes,
up a little bit.
I think I've talked about this on the pod before, but a couple of dudes that owned that place in high school, they had a business because they had Photoshop before anybody, dude. Photoshop. What's this? 2004. They had Photoshop. They were using it. They would take your progress report, scan it,
oh yeah.
change the grades,
Wow.
reprint it. You wouldn't get grounded.
Yo.
Just to avoid getting grounded, but then your parents are like, "Why are you getting held back?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, dude, when you're
that's a
in,
kid putting off the inevitable.
when you're in the 9th grade, times are
Yeah.
6 weeks is so tight.
Yeah. We're good for a while.
I just cleared that, and it tasted like smoking weed for the first time.
Because dude, I got grounded in high school like fucking crazy. Dude.
Was it Randy that did that?
Randy?
Who owned the beer burnish guy? I gave Randy 1 million of these, and they know me now. So we could roll up and be like, "Randy, here's the deal. We'll bring the camera and the ring light."
Oh yeah, Mike actually knows somebody that works
Let's
there,
get
so.
the brewer or the owner on the pod first. Maybe we get him in that chair first.
I've seen the brewer every time I'm there pour himself 2 beers.
Don't say that.
Don't say
2
that, yeah.
beers every time I'm there. That means he's doing 8 beers a day at least.
Yeah.
I've been drinking these Roy Lights from Burnish
Can I have
today.
another light beer?
Yeah, this Roy is nice.
I'm out of light beers.
Oh, I don't want a swishy. That's going to make me swish. It's Easter.
Swish, swish, bitch.
I have cards for us to open. Cards.
Oh, do a pull.
Do you feel like pulling, or do you want me to pull everything?
I'll do a
No,
pull. We can
we're
all
all
do a pull.
pull.
I brought 3.
I'll do
We're
a
all
pull.
pulling, but I gotta pee real quick.
We're all pulling. Oh, we're in front of Jack's face.
Hey, Mike, do you have access to the Shut My Mouth Wide Open Instagram?
Yes, I'm on it all the time.
You do?
I make sure
I might
that
have some
100
tops in
million
there.
notifications
I
a day,
literally
Kevin.
can't even remember. Oh my god! Yeah, we can talk
100
about. Let's talk
million-
about that post too.
100 million notifications a day. I like everyone's comments when I've seen them
The
unliked.
comments are nice, right? I got a comment that
People
almost
are-
has 100 likes.
There are a bunch of people mad at each other in there
Yes,
saying,
yes.
"You're wrong. Grottos is trash. You're gay. Ocean City
Pull up the
sucks."
post. Pull up the post real quick.
Okay.
Because that is the most successful Instagram post I've ever created. For
It's
sure.
wild.
And it was really a group effort, and that's what I like about it the most. And I think it's sitting on 375,000.
12.2K views, 383 comments. It's got like thousands of shares for whatever reason.
30,000, something like that.
People are sharing it, saying, "People love Ocean City just like us." That's what a share is.
Yeah.
It's the best. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, the
if I had
shares
a
are
daydream,
going
if
crazier
I
than anything
imagined
else.
what it would
Dude,
be
I
like
just
if
realized that
I
Noble
was
Tattooing
15.
commented on this. He's a really awesome, amazing tattooer
Oh,
from Fenwick
shit.
Island who started my sleeves. Who I still haven't gotten it touched by any other tattooer since he did it.
Yeah,
But
how
it's
about the
crazy
post,
that
Jack?
Can you
How
mute
about the
that mic
post,
for the
man?
love of God?
I'm sorry, am I
All good.
talking?
I thought
Mike, he doesn't have headphones on, so he can't hear the fact that that thing was playing while he was talking.
I'm so sorry,
it was
everyone.
kind of low.
I'm
though. It
so
was
sorry,
kinda low.
everyone.
It wasn't too bad.
Grotto's is whack. Ponzetti's Noble says, I so agree with that. Big Chris says,
Is
the best.
Ponzetti's in Ocean City?
Yeah, there is one. Yep.
What?
142nd Street. Like just on the edge of Ocean City. Yep.
I've said this on here before, though. The
That's my
Ponzetti's.
stomping ground. I should know that.
Yeah, I love that Ponzetti's. That's the first place I ever had a barbecue chicken pizza.
I will say, the Ponzetti's in Ocean City, the one in Salisbury, their ovens are the oldest and the best. And I talked to the old man about it. He said, hey, I wanted you to know the Ponzetti's, and people come all the way from Ocean City here because they say that it's just not quite the same. The ovens aren't. He said they. So
He is
said,
lying.
No, he said within the past 10 years they had to replace the
Well, it
ovens.
says 1964 or something like that.
Yes, but the ovens are not still original. I don't know if that means anything.
Well, it might be time to do a little expose on these motherfuckers.
The beaches are manufactured,
just
though. The sand ain't natural. So people say, yeah, you're wrong, Kevin.
I was talking about him to us. Real God-made sand.
Why was Kevin wrong?
No, we're just we're diving
yeah.
into how the post was popular.
That's one of my favorite comments. Yeah, this one guy was like, this is not even natural sand. And I go, it's real God-made sand. They just bring it in from the deep and put it in the shallow to make the beach bigger.
I went out there one time and watched them do that when I lived in Fenwick. They were
Yeah.
doing it in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
scary.
It's called dredging. But either way, he goes, yeah, well, either way, it's not like naturally supposed to be there. It's just a little beach. I go, you're acting like a little beach right now.
I can't believe this guy
I'm
going.
sorry I didn't let you get to that. I'm really, really, really sorry I tried to keep talking about dredging.
yeah, we were going to get into a Discovery Channel talk about dredging.
You wanted to get
But I told this guy he's acting like a little beach. No, I go, I would have figured you would love Ocean City because you're acting like a little beach right now. That's what I said to him. That's what it says to the guy.
I'm a piece of shit, dude.
This is just crazy. Let's open these cards.
Oh, that's the best picture
Hey, can you pull up really quick before you open the cards? And I wanted to say this earlier.
How
while
did
you
that
had
have
this.
any power
Can you
on
pull up tournament pistol shooting stance? Have you ever seen this? That arm right there reminded me of this. They do this thing with their. Go to images. Hopefully this works. Did it work, Mikey?
Yeah, I think I
it's-
kind of see what you're talking about.
it that?
here.
They do this thing where they snap their arm like.
Look at this. I
Really?
mean, it's sort of snapped.
That's like not a good angle. There's
Got a
some where
weird
they get it
brace.
from the front and they show how their arm is like not fucking straight, but it's like something about
It's like
how
a
it's
hyperextended elbow?
yeah,
almost?
but it's like straight with their eye. And these like it's all these Asian dudes that are just
yeah.
amazing at shooting these 22 caliber pistols with like counterweights on the back and
Is that? I think you should leave. down
Asian 22 tournament pistol
It's
shooting
okay, it's
stance
okay.
from the front.
But
How
it-
would the internet not show me?
I have some friends.
there. Oh,
that
that guy looks like he's doing it.
I have some
that
buddies
Asian.
that like to shoot guns, and they will talk about how this is like the optimal like tournament shooting stance. But like if like some dudes break into your house, you're never getting this shit out. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
So your eyes are just
I don't
the
know how-
perspective. It's like something about the perspective.
Exactly.
The Yakuza
angle.
is going to come get you.
But you'll be shot in the shoulder with a 22 and be like, ow! Damn!
It went right through me. Oh my God, that tried to come out my nose. Fuck. Oh my God.
It's always funny what the most optimal thing can be in such a niche thing. I was hanging out with my girlfriend's family today, and her brother's a professional disc golfer. And we were watching the Disc Golf Network on TV.
Damn.
And these guys were just,
How much does he get paid for being a professional disc golfer every year?
not a lot, but he gets
Okay.
free travel to go play disc golf. And
That's great.
Can we make fun of him?
yeah, it's pretty gay. He's playing with the children's
That was my
toy.
whole thing. It was like, how much is his salary?
I was laughing at it.
So
while they
he's
were
a
watching.
He's making like a solid
beer.
$60K a year with that, right? With benefits, dental.
He makes more than I do with my hobby, so that's fun.
Your hobby is also your career.
He's a frisbee guy. Huh?
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about skateboarding.
Oh yeah, kick flipping. He's a kick flip boy over here.
I've been watching so much skateboarding YouTube, and I've been watching like older skateboarders, and I really think I can handle it. I can do it, dude.
You could be a skateboarder?
Not professional, but I think I
Okay.
can be out at the skate park across from my street
Yeah.
doing some tricks, dude.
You should, yeah.
I can do backside, board side, kick flip, front side 180 off of the stuff that's there, but I think I can do better.
That's good. Yeah, if you can do that, that's good. Yeah.
There's a box there, and I wish I got some video of it, but I could when I first moved here, I could backside, board side it.
That's nice.
But I remember one time I fell over there a few weeks ago, and it really shook me to my bones. You ever
Oh
fall
God,
down?
the wind almost gets knocked out, but it's more like your bones.
Yeah, the wind got knocked out of me, but I fell on my hip and it was like boom, and it felt like my whole body resonated like a drum or a cymbal or something, and I was feeling it in my whole body. And I was like, I'm going home.
You're like a little set of Legos put together. When you fall,
It was the end of the day for me. One fucking fall.
end of the day for you.
Bang. Oh, I opened the card. Sorry.
This is what we're looking for tonight, boys. Scarlet and Violet base set. Pokemon cards.
If I get Sprigatito, I'm keeping it.
You're right, motherfucker. Which one? Which Sprigatito?
I'll trade you the Sprigatito for that fucking card I gave you earlier.
I don't see a sprig here, but are you just talking about a Sprigatito?
Just say Sprigatito.
Oh, yeah. You can have it. I hope it's not a full art rare. If I say you can have a Sprigatito.
I don't even
All
want
right.
to open this.
So should we get a special angles going here?
Kev, which one do you want?
I want to add this to my sealed
whatever
collection.
y'all don't want. Whatever.
I mean, they're the same. Left or
Well,
right.
this one has Gyarados. This one has Gyarados. Do you want to trade for Gyarados?
No, I want the one with the starters on it.
Okay. You sure you don't want to trade for Gyarados?
That Kev might want to trade for
Do
Gyarados.
you want to trade for Gyarados in the 11th hour?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
That's how we do here. We allow trades up in
Yeah,
here.
that looks nice. That looks
All
nice.
right, my first example, Exhibit A for why Magic is way cooler than Pokemon.
Magic is cooler than Pokemon, I will say.
This says ages 6+. Magic says ages 13+.
It is cooler because there are busty dragon women. And
I'm pretty
poisonous perils.
Magic
and
was-
suggestive themes.
Magic was made by like a Harvard math professor or something one day. They were just chilling, making up cards out of paper.
And he just made... Is it based on math, you're telling me?
It's, dude, yeah.
I'm going to not
You
be
take
good
all
at
the
it.
words away from any of it. It's just a math game.
Huh.
It's just like I do this much damage, you negate this much damage, you end up with this much health,
Gotcha.
you lose.
Addition, subtraction.
Yeah.
All of it.
Smoky weed.
But it's so much fun.
With a bong. On the
Like,
internet.
Kat, let me show you a picture of my coffee table today, dude.
Oh yeah.
Show me that coffee. Anyone send anything to Instagram this week that you wanted me to look at?
Check the. I might have something on the Shut My Mouth Wide Open Instagram.
That's me. like
wow.
building
That you
decks.
Show it to
sent?
this right here.
Wow, dude, just load it up, making decks.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Well, those are magic cards. But whatever.
Gotta catch 'em, Pokemon. Catch 'em all.
No, there was nothing sent.
What do you mean,
There was nothing sent.
Yeah, I was probably mistaken.
dude? I remember I was thinking this week. I was like, dude, I can't wait for the podcast. We're gonna play that Diddy and what's his name, Meek Mill audio over and over again.
What did they say?
What did they say?
Yes.
Google Diddy Meek Mill audio.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't really remember it. Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
You sent me the picture of the
much
Ravens.
was
Did they say,
happening.
yo, we're going to get 11 from Stranger Things,
There's
yo?
so much that has happened.
You
on
sent me that picture of the Ravens players, and I was like, dude, play that Diddy
Oh,
Meek Mill audio
yeah.
over this. You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, no, I really don't.
All right, here we go.
What?
You didn't see this?
What do you mean?
It's gay sex.
So ever since
It really is?
It's gay sex. But no, I think you can just make a sound of gay sex and put a picture of Meek Mill and Diddy in like the
Yeah,
same picture,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
same shirt, and be like, this is leaked audio of them. That's
Yeah,
why I
who
said.
kn- I mean, that's wild.
Was
though.
that real?
I don't know. That's why I said just play this over the Ravens players. There
That's
were two
amazing.
Ravens players with their arms around each other. I was like, just play the gay audio over this.
It
Oh
could
my
just be them
God.
fucking any old
Well,
thing.
play the second one. Play the
He
second
says,
video.
fuck my ass or something.
It could be another guy
See
saying
if the
that.
second video corroborates it underneath.
And I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out.
that
Yo,
Busta?
Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going
that
on.
Busta?
But I just heard
No.
balls slapping
That's
against
Exhibit.
ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick.
That's
I
Redman.
heard niggas being like, yeah,
Them
daddy.
rappers.
Like when he started
It
all
is
that
Redman.
daddy this and daddy that.
know.
And then
Back
I
to the
heard
ball.
struggling and struggling like, yeah, I
without any further and what they would
Back to the
be
ball.
violated like that.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Have you seen that video of the kid knowing what his parents do, and they're like, "Shut up!" And he's like, "No, I know. You go in there, and all I hear is, give me some more. Give me some more."
That's sad.
It's funny. Give me some more, kid, please. Yes, dude. Check this out. He's just calling him out,
All right, if I'm the dad, I'm happy.
and he looks at the mom after doing it.
You don't know what I'm talking
No.
about. Y'all be happy. Who be having it? That might be the movie we be watching sometimes.
And the parents like, oh yeah, oh it's so funny.
Right. It's weird. It's a weird thing that some families do.
Some families, huh?
Some families. Some families.
What kind of families, Mike?
Nice, educated, glasses-wearing families.
Okay.
Yeah, the glasses kind.
A uniforms at school type of families.
You're right. A lot of things are checking out here.
Okay.
Well, the chair is even checking out. The counter's checking out.
Oh yeah, that's a nice furniture choice chair. They paid way too much for that chair.
Then that's from Rent-A-Center.
Brand new apartment at Runaway Bay.
You don't hear that. What you hear?
What I really hear?
Yeah.
What I really hear.
Okay.
Oh, really?
He wants to.
What?
What I really hear? I really hear. He should be spying on us in the first place. I've been looking at it.
Y'all ever catch your parents?
Nah.
Nope.
Oh, one time.
One time?
Yeah, just
I
one
just saw my mom naked across the hall one time. I was like, ah!
time.
But I was like 8. She was like getting ready in the morning, and I was like,
Oh. It wasn't like a sexual thing.
no, of course
Like,
not.
Cav, you caught your parents?
Yeah, it was just like they must have just gotten started or something. But it was literally just my mom was on top of my dad, but like,
Oh.
it seemed like she was just got there and then immediately just like fell off when I.
Oh, were they naked?
Was she naked?
No.
Oh, that's kind of adorable.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, right.
That's not
right.
getting.
That's
caught.
kind of good.
It's like they were just going to get started or something. I don't know.
So your parents were still having passionate, like they loved each other stuff?
Yeah, maybe.
That's
yeah.
great. That's
It's
good.
tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw any of that. No.
Yeah, me neither, dude. I never saw that. I would
no,
love
yeah.
to have seen
We
that.
can't let him know we're in love still.
A lot of butt pats. A lot of butt pats.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of butt pats I remember seeing. You ever seen your dad just slap your mom on the ass? In the
No,
kitchen?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Kevin's parents are athletic.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, hey, we were talking about Diddy a little bit ago. Type in Diddy all that.
After he does
Have you
his grand
seen that?
finale.
Oh, yeah, after that.
to the door. I hear all of this.
First of all, what you doing peeping and listening to the doors?
Exactly.
What would
I'm still
peeping
trying to
mean to an
figure out what
innocent
you
mind?
hear. So what do
You know?
hear?
They may be
Looking?
supplies for you.
I thought he did a grand.
I'm trying to understand. What you be hearing?
Probably not.
What the fuck? What? Is he hearing like...
Turn this off, Mike. I'm upset. I'm upset.
I think he's getting somewhere.
That's the mom. His mother is a freak. Okay, what was I looking up?
Type in Diddy all that. Y'all remember when Diddy was on all that?
No.
Did he
was on all
touch
that.
anyone?
You'll see.
no.
Diddy all that scene Nickelodeon maybe because all that is kind of that's
Telling
it right there,
people,
right there, right there.
I don't want to click this.
click it.
Sometimes when you scroll on TikTok nowadays, it's like, oh my God, am I on a list now? That's all. Oh no, X. Elon Musk's app is just a cesspool for people to put gore porn, and it's a very, very questionable content.
It's called freedom.
I watch fights on there.
That's
constantly.
fine, but sometimes things come up after you watch a
Fights.
fight in the
Fights
comments,
are
and
too
you're
much
like,
for me.
I should not have scrolled past that. What the fuck are people doing?
I watch fights on there, and then I go to the replies, and they are all racist.
It's called freedom. Yeah, look at this. Pouring all this white shit over this kid's face, then Diddy comes in later.
I don't know. You know, in situations like this, yeah, I always ask myself, what would P. Diddy do? What would P. Diddy do?
Wait, he was P. Diddy already then?
Yeah.
This is new. All that. This
was
is not. This is past our.
Fresh off the Puff Daddy.
P. Diddy?
But this is still past our original cast.
We can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
What about sour milk?
And then, of course, it's got to go here.
Tell you what,
Put a dress on him.
take this toy helicopter,
Stick it up his ass.
put it down his pants.
Stick it up his ass. Pretty much.
Mike.
Put it down his pants.
You were close.
Yeah, yeah. So they're going to put... I mean, this is not allowed. That ain't allowed.
Austin!
Oh, he's going to have the
He's
remote.
still asleep.
Suck his dick.
He's going to have the remote.
He probably.
Oh, man. I haven't even taken it this far, actually.
Shall I? By all means.
It's kind of funny, though.
I once knew a man who had a friend who let him.
Go on.
She had a thing she'd stick in her pussy, and he had the app to control it. And
I'm just going to keep it like this for the rest of
that's
the show.
all I'm going to say.
You can do that across the country.
That's what I'm saying. It was Bluetooth. So like not Bluetooth, but as long as you both had
internet. Yeah, I've seen.
You could send her a little boom boom hello, or you could just be a full on. You're about to come in front of your boss.
What the fuck?
That's so tight.
At the meeting.
That is so tight.
In your dress.
I could get really into that.
Well, speaking of coming, how about you pull a card pack, Mike?
You pull first.
All right. Should I pull?
You should pull.
All right.
Hopefully you pull something nice.
We got a Pokemon card game, Scarlet and Violet, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it right. Let's do it right.
Do it on that one.
We're going for that full art Ralts, that full art Miriam, that Caridion AX, a Caridion EX full art secret rare, the Gardevoir EX secret rare, the Meridian EX gold, the Penny full art secret rare, the Gyarados EX regular full art, Meridian full art, and an Arcanine EX. We're going for some good ones tonight. Double rare EX illustration rare full art.
Yeah, these cameras are actually better. I'm gonna go with this camera here.
Okay.
All right, let's do it, y'all. It's a Scarlet and Violet.
Can I see
right?
your mic? I'm gonna Google some stuff while he's opening this.
What's he gonna get, people? What is he gonna get?
I'm gonna scoop them right from the pack here. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna scoop them right from the pack. First things first. Is this like? It's the instructions.
Code card.
What was that?
Code card, baby.
Yeah, code card, everybody. Just to get us warmed up here. All right, now we got a Leaf Energy. Y'all remember Leaf Energy? It's back and better than ever.
Leaf Erickson Day.
All right, next up we have. Oh man, this looks cool. What do you know about this, Mike?
That looks nice.
That's a Halucha.
Haluchador.
That's a regional card in Pokemon Go, or regional Pokemon.
Flying
Go,
entry. Wing attack is 70. Is that pretty high?
That looks good. Alchula.
Now we got
Spiritomb. Reverse Hollow. Spiritomb right there. Reverse Hollow Spiritomb. Decent card there.
straight from the deck.
We got a Reverse Hollow Kilowattrel. I don't like that
Oh,
thing.
140 Thunderblast, though. That seemed pretty.
Looks like he could probably blast you with some electricity.
Now we got. Oh, okay.
Mesagosa. It is a town.
So
A town?
It is a trainer card. It is a town in the game.
We're gonna do.
Sorry about the audio.
Straight from the deck, y'all. Straight from
Straight
the deck.
from the deck. We got a Cacturn.
Damn, he looks weird.
He's about
110.
to cast Solar Beam, it looks like. Or maybe it's counterattack Quills.
Spike Shot.
That thing looks glowing. His attack looks glowing.
Pokemon are outrageous straight from the deck here.
Yeah,
everybody.
these are all going to be like new ones.
Arvin looks really lame.
Arvin is your bashful friend. Me and Jack both played this game. That's what's cool about this. We played this. We know Arvin. He was bashful. He had a Mabo Stiff as his best Pokemon. Rotom.
Rotom.
Wasn't Mabostiff like hurt or something?
And he got happy finally. He kept eating herbs we would find.
Pokeball. Look at that. That's classic right there.
You got to love the Pokeball. You got to love the Pokeball.
Straight from the deck.
I can't wait to
everybody.
open my cards.
Final two cards. Final two cards.
Final two. Tropius. That's cool. He's cool.
Tropius. Fresh picked fruit.
And Razor Leaf, which is a really strong move in Pokemon Go.
Cartana with Razor Leaf.
It's the last one on the deck, everybody.
Fuecoco.
Oh, that's a cute
you
one.
You need the grass equivalent of that.
That's looking Nintendo. Very Nintendo look to this guy
Clean
right
art.
here.
You got to love that.
No.
It says who did the art on there somewhere on the card.
Gnaw and Combustion.
No.
No.
Oh, no. Hell
Bill
no.
Cosby
What?
card.
Y'all been up and done it.
Tiger Woods is insane, but we're still opening cards. I just wanted to say Tiger Woods is insane.
I put up a Tiger Woods clip.
I read it.
You did? Why?
Because it's really cool.
What Tiger Woods clip?
All right. Tiger Woods clip, go.
Is it for the pod or just?
Yeah. It's just something I wanted to watch.
Yeah, let's check it out.
This is really great. He does he's just hanging out with a YouTuber playing golf, and they do a longest drive competition.
He's so good. He is a Michael Jordan type.
Little long drive contest. Me versus you, buddy. You go first.
Okay. You first. I get to step in.
Oh, this is.
Step on one. Show me what you got.
This is so great. I watched this on TikTok and was grinning.
I mean, look at Tiger. Look at him. Just look at him.
He's so fucking cool.
He is a golfer.
When he broke his leg, I was scared. He's back.
Stronger club face.
And he doesn't even win tournaments anymore.
He's addicted to pills,
But he's just so
but
good.
he's so cool.
Jesus.
Insane. That is so far. Mm-hmm. Now Tiger comes. He's like, I'm up.
And like you look at the form, and the form is
Well,
just not perfect.
Yeah, but
But now you're about to see
let's
like
ignore Tiger's form here.
you're about to see. Oh no! Really? From his knees?
He beats him from his knees.
You're kidding me.
No.
That's all just midsection torque.
Exactly. And you see
And that was all technique. That's all that was.
the way
Oh
he
my
swung that.
There was no like not a lot of power in that. That was all technique.
Oh my God.
I watched that and I was like, holy shit, he is so cool.
And all those videos of him juggling the ball like on the club, those are real. Like he's so good at golf.
Jesus, just. Wow. I'm
Talk
impressed.
about being good at something.
And when it comes to power in sports, a golf swing from the tee is the most powerful thing ever. It's maximum power. You're swinging with all your might.
Have you been golfing?
No, not really.
I've been a bunch. I used to do when I was in college. I used to skip class to go golfing. I was into it so much, but I always sucked because it's fucking hard.
Very hard to hit that ball square and perfectly.
That's one of the only things I've ever been. I need a lesson. I went and took a lesson at.
Let's go to a Top Golf really soon as a group. Well,
Last time
we'll
I
have
went
to travel about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah, last time I went to Top Golf, I got so fucking drunk. I was like, oh my God, how are we getting home? I was with my dad. And my dad was like, you got this, son.
What
and I drove, dude, and my dad sat in the passenger seat.
Ski jumpers.
All right.
Oh, dude, I got to keep this up too because I've been watching this on YouTube just high as fuck. Watch this.
No way.
Yeah.
Practicing.
They get into a certain soar at some point.
Yeah.
That probably wasn't the best video. I just found
And like the way that the hill is set up, like they're always pretty close to the ground, but they're still falling.
soaring.
Yeah.
I found one video the other day where they were.
God.
Yeah, isn't that insane? What are you thinking while that's happening? You got a long time to think, dude.
Once you're good at it, you're probably thinking this is the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I bet that is. I'm a slight adrenaline junkie,
It's like when people ride a wheelie.
and I like the fact that you're in control here. Like I hate like roller coasters and shit where you're out of control. If you're in control and you're the one in charge, and you're not like 100%, like I don't like parachuting or something like that, where like you're 100% relying on the equipment. Like you can't fix it if something goes wrong. My parachute broke, I'm dead.
What if your
Not for
ski
me.
goes off of your foot as soon as you land?
I don't know. You just got to be good at this. You can't be good at parachuting. You know what I mean? They're good at this.
They're just
Look at that. That's a
going
really good example of that guy just soaring.
Yeah, and it's not like the luge where it's like, how do you get better at it? You point your toes.
Yeah.
Oh, what an athlete! He pointed his toes. That's an old Jerry Seinfeld bit.
I guess this is kind of a similar thing. They're just pointing their toes in like a perfect soaring pattern.
Pizza.
Yeah.
What's the other one? French fries?
So are you impressed
French
with this?
fries.
Yes. Yes.
That's an athletic feat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm saying this. It's different than the bobsled where it's like, yeah, point your toes. You're more aerodynamic now.
I
It's like,
think
yeah, you got to pull that back, but there's a lot more skill to that.
Yeah, with bobsleds, I think your gigantic fucking balls are just pulling you down.
People
that
die.
thing.
Remember when someone died at that one Winter Olympics? That was so huge.
That was probably 2005 or something.
You're
I won't
gonna
ever
get
forget that.
thrown
And
out of
I
it.
think it might have been like something.
Dude, I think I was
but it
in
was
high
pretty
school.
old ago. It was long ago, and yeah, someone just hit like a bar at like 180 miles an hour.
I remember the live coverage of it was just them, a camera on a pole.
Yeah.
Like they hit a pole like this, and I'm being like, yikes.
Check this out. This dude fucking around in an FJ, I think. Fucking idiot. Look at this shit.
What's about to happen here?
That is an FJ.
He's like,
I love
What
those.
is about
They don't
to
make those
happen
anymore.
here?
He goes up and it's just some physics shit.
And this poor guy's like, I guess I'll get out of the fucking way.
shoop, whoop, bop, beep, out of the car.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, that was incredible.
One more time. Look at this.
awesome.
And he's cool. He's fine, but
And who knew it was in Saudi Arabia until a guy in a dress came out? Yeah.
oh yeah,
Who knew?
I never thought it was in Dubai.
Until a guy in a white dress comes flying out in his wedding dress. Wow.
All right, let me open these cards.
Mikey, dude, that was awesome.
That was a good video. I got to find that for my show. That was good.
I would
FJ
have bought.
Cruiser.
I would have bought that car if they still made them, but I got Tacoma.
He like
Dude.
went up the beach,
Dude, that was
and then
wild.
down and cut his
I did
wheel
not
again.
expect that, Mike. That was incredible.
Thank you. I had it up
A
my
guy in a
sleeve.
dress.
All right, show the
That's what
camera.
we all thought, too.
Oh yeah.
That's totally what we all thought. That's why it was so funny.
Show the camera on me.
They love Toyotas over there.
We're back on the Pokemon. I'm opening my pack.
This is fun. I'm having fun right now.
Oh man,
I wasn't earlier. I was hating you guys. But now I'm loving it.
he's loving life.
Pack right there.
All right, this is gonna be good pulls. I can feel it.
Adult Swim. Everybody out of the pool.
Good pulls.
Pool's closed.
Remember Lady in the Water? M. Night Shyamalan?
This is like Tuesdays with Stories right now. We're saying all the pool puns that we can.
Is it two to the front with Oh! I did the wrong thing, but look what we got here.
Holy shit!
Looks like a
Is that
Spidops.
a Noodle Boy?
A Spidops EX.
No, that's a Noodle Boy, right?
Is that Gumby?
No, it ain't. It's Spidops. It's not
Deoxy?
Deoxys. That is a nice pull. I will take Spidops EX.
Dude, that's really cool. That's a really good pull.
That looks nice.
That's fun. We had a good time.
Oh,
That's
Can I-
awesome.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, I pulled.
I won't be mean to it.
It's supposed to be one to the front. I did the Leaf Energy.
Energy Bros, Mike. Energy Bros.
Leaf Energy Bros.
Energy Bros, yeah.
Tandem Mouse.
Oh, that looks cool.
Smoliv.
Oh, I remember him. I like that one. Primate.
Primeape.
If I remember it, it's a good one.
Palmy.
Palmy is so cute. I hate that thing.
Fortress. Rocky Helmet. Mabo
I'm surprised
Stiff.
how many originals we have not pulled.
And a Flittle. This set has little originals and a nest ball.
Okay, yeah.
And the Spidops CX. I'm happy with the Spidops CX. He's a cool looking card.
Was that all your cards?
That is 10 to a pack. 10 to a pack. You know what I mean?
Wow, he is really cool. I'm really enjoying looking at this.
Yeah, I like those
Look.
full foils.
Oh, let's get Jack going in.
Show that Spidops. Shake that bubble butt. Wow, that hollow pattern is going off. No doubt, but Jack's going to pull something.
That is
even
nutty,
more.
dude. That's so fun.
Anybody pull a risen Christ?
Nice. Grace.
Yeah, happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. Praise him.
Praise the Lord. This is a secret art, 223 out of 198. Full art, Spidops.
You're zoomed in.
Wire hang and trap.
I'm right in on your shit right there.
Yeah, just get the cards
Block
right.
it with the card. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, boy.
You're blocking your fucking horrible face.
Look, you could reseal this pack. You could reseal it with take the Spidops out and put another Leaf Energy in. What do? You sell it.
Oh,
We got a Growlithe.
Ralph, that's tight. I'm gonna look at him. Fuck you guys.
Come on, that's a crazy way to do it. Oh shit! Oh shit! He said he made a face. He made a face.
Ralph.
that looks good. That looks good.
Staravia.
Ooh, that's a good card. I like that.
Ralts.
Ralts.
Yeah.
I love Ralts. Ralts is
weird. What
really
You can
cool.
have that card for sure.
Buckingham Palace or something. Where's Ralts?
I have them. A lot of these are doubles. The only thing that aren't going to be doubles is
Got
going to
the
be
two blind
I
mice.
see. You can see the heady card in the back. You see the ridge poking out.
Got Jacques
That's
right
the code
there.
card. That's the code card. You can throw it away. Not throw it away, but throw it to the side. Jacques.
Jacques.
He's got. I remember.
Met her in the club.
Yeah, he's the guy that you talked to in the school. I remember him.
Florgato. There's your. Not quite, but second evolution.
Hey, that's close enough. I'm taking that too.
You
pretty
can have
weak.
it.
Pretty weak attacks on that one.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
I love
Nice.
these like real photograph with them like
I hate
photoshopped in 3D.
Do not like that. That's gay.
Is he supposed to be Stonehenge?
This is gay. This is weak.
Is he Stonehenge?
Yes, he's Stonehenge.
Okay.
Keep it on the camera for when you reveal. What do you got?
Another one?
The hollow. You can take the hollow rots if you would like that instead.
Why is he in Buckingham?
That is the Paldea Academy, my friend.
Ah.
That is the school you go to.
Oh my goodness!
You
oh my
pulled
God,
the
April.
rots. You pulled the 1 in 435.
Wait, how many rolls this guy going to get?
Pull the computer up.
Pull the computer up. Pull the computer
You
up.
pulled the number 1 card.
What? Are you
from
kidding
the
me?
Set. Oh
What?
my God,
What?
he did it. This is the most sought after card from the set Jack Armstrong has pulled tonight. Ralts.
You can have it. It's yours.
Thank
Put it in
you
the
for your
sleeve.
luck.
Isn't it great that this is Diddy, our most
Wow, I
beloved,
didn't bring any. I didn't bring
sample
any.
and show history?
Listen to
is
this,
Diddy.
dude. You should have known this was going to happen when I pulled.
Oh my God.
I pulled the Ralts.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
3 Raltses, right?
Yeah.
Wait, there it is.
I pulled the Ralts. Oh my God. Then I pulled the hollow Ralts.
Mike, see if you can get your card in front of Jack's cam too.
And then what happens after I pull the hollow Ralts?
He pulls. Go ahead. He pulls.
The Ralts.
I have to record this onto my collectible. Space Cadet Collective is now Space Cadet Collectibles, by the way. Change the Instagram name. He pulled it. I'm saying it again for the Instagram. He pulled it, everybody. The number 1 card from base set Scarlet and Violet at the podcast at no other place. Ralts, secret, full art. They're opening up a box. They're having a good time. Oh my God. Everybody follow Tops Cut Off and Studio 1 with KP.
Studio 2 to be exact.
Studio
Yeah.
2. I have fucked up. It says it right there on the wall. It says it right there on the wall.
Guys, you pulled the number 1 card.
Pull the number 1 card, 1 in 435.
How the hell?
Hardest pull rates in the set, apparently, and it is not bullshit because look at that.
Jack's a rich man, everybody.
He's gonna get a cut if that's for sure. That's for sure certain. If that gets graded and gone, I'm gonna look into some things and I'll hear in a little bit. YouTube's official policies state that.
All I want is magic card to trade for that. All right, I got more cards to look at here, and guys, this is
Can
insane.
do,
Jack is winning.
Insane.
dude. He insane. That's clippable with Pokemon hashtags.
Hey, and a bonus, Hollow Houndstone.
Beautiful card. I love the hollows. They're just simple.
It's
not
full.
holographic on the one part.
In the Magic world, this would be called a foil.
Houndstone. So it's a rock dog?
Can someone stand up and please zoom out my camera?
You done with here?
Insane, dude. I'm still reeling. I mean,
Isn't that fun?
I'm adding hashtags to the video.
That's fun, right?
Yeah, I can't. You pull the number 1 card from Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
base
explain
set.
to me how rare this is. You really just did something right there.
Kev,
What
I
the
held
fuck?
up the packs and was like, Kev, pick one, remember?
Yeah,
And you picked
yeah.
And then you traded it with Mike.
So you got the one that I traded with Mike? Is that what you're saying?
You could have had
You always
Spide
had
Ops.
that one.
You could have had Spide Ops. That's what you could have had. Wow. But yeah, apparently the pull rates for these cards are. And so you call this. So
Spide Ops is so sick looking.
I think this is called a special illustration rare. So it's a 1 in 435 on the Ralts. It's a 1
And
in
it looks
3
like it literally looks like the lamest card.
Yeah.
Like it's like some bitch moving.
Well, no,
No.
that's what every person, every Pokemon person has different. You probably think that this guy's badass.
Yeah.
What do you,
Yeah.
Are this guy?
Yeah, Gyarados
Or
and
Gyarados.
that guy. Oh yeah.
Or even Arcanine.
Oh yeah.
But so these are called full arts. And look, so here's the equivalent. Do you want to know something crazy right now, my friends?
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
So-
it's only worth $10.
It's still a sick pull. I don't care about that.
It's a 1 out of. It's a 1 out of. Okay.
This,
Wait, if you grade it 10, it's worth $120.
it's like one of those things, yeah.
Get it graded.
So this Ralts, look, there's
Centering.
a middle evolution that we're missing, but this is one of 3 cards that completes a story. Trainer with Ralts. Ralts has 3 evolutions. Trainer with Gardevoir as an old lady is the same lady. Do you see this right here, Jack? This old lady with her husband.
No, I love these. I love
This
these.
is her moving into the house.
I
for the
totally
first
think
time.
completely different than Kevin. I think that's the coolest looking card ever. A lady moving Ralts. with the Pokemon just participating in life.
Yeah, it's kind of badass. Yeah.
Because that's how they live in the Pokemon world. The Pokemon are just there, you know?
Yep.
And the centering on this here, Hollow Ralts, is really good, but that one,
It is off a little.
it's really bad.
Yeah, wow. You can see it right now.
What do you mean?
It's like a centimeter thick on this side of the border, but this side of the border is thinner.
Oh yeah.
This is
It'll probably
fucking
be
perfect centering, and of course it's just a random jock card. Perfect centering. And then there's like the nicest card in the set. The centering's fucked.
They probably do that on purpose to throw
Make
off
it
the
more
grade
rare.
10s.
It's just some dude in a factory placing a sheet and a cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Just some dude. Just some guy. It's always just some guy. I was thinking about that when I was at the doctor the other day, and the guy's like, I'm going to cut. If I have to have shoulder surgery, they cut your arm off.
Yeah.
They remove your arm
Yeah.
to do shoulder surgery. And I was just looking at the guy, and I was like, okay, so you're the guy that's going to, if I have to have shoulder
Yeah.
surgery, you're the guy that's going to have to do it. So you're the guy that's going to cut my arm off. And it's just some guy.
Yep, and that's why I used to always tell
It's
people,
just some guy.
like, you get knee replacements and physical. I used to say, so they're cutting your leg off. Like, are you cool with that? Like, they're going to cut your leg off.
And, dude, I'm super into modern medicine, and I'm super faithful in it. And I'm like, yeah, I am cool with that. I'd rather them cut my arm off, fix my shoulder, than me go to physical therapy for 2 years.
But I mean, I've seen it so many times where the physical therapy would have been the better option. But
You really think that?
But I have seen a few times where it was like, damn, that doctor fixed him, and he must have done everything.
Because my doctor told me, he was like, I highly recommend physical
But
therapy.
it's fewer. Just in my personal experience as a guy who had like 30 patients a day in like a physical therapy clinic, where I would see people with shoulder replacements, hip replacements, knee replacements, and anything in between. I always felt like the surgery did not work most of the time. That's how I always used to feel. Just seeing the people. You know what I mean?
You're my friend. You're sitting right there. That's firsthand account. So I'll take that.
But at the same time, like if you really are getting numbness and stuff, but I would start with the stretching, do the neck circles. Like, can you do this, Jack? Can you do a whole neck circle where you go?
Yeah, it hurts really bad. When I get right here,
I can still do
and when
that.
I get right here, this, hurting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. See, I have been training for about 2 years now to be able to do that again, and I just within like the past 6 months have been able to do it. So just like stretch your neck out a little bit, because a lot of shoulder problems start with the neck.
Yeah, I'm not sedentary. I think about that all the time. How people sit at a desk all day,
But you might just be a little tense.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what I was getting to. I'm not sedentary like people who just sit down all day and don't do anything. But I'm not fully using everything.
Yeah, you want to get into some yoga, do some stretches, arm circles, neck circles, dead hangs. See if that.
I
can
think
see
that
if you
Diamond
can
Dallas
fix
Page,
yourself.
that Diamond Dallas Page yoga might be good. For
Do
me.
that. Yeah, do that. That would do good.
I gotta do something, dude. Because the doctor, I don't have health insurance, and I was at the doctor, and he was like, "Okay, so it's looking like you might need an MRI, but you don't have health insurance." I was like,
Yeah, they freak out more than you do when you don't have health insurance.
I was like,
they really do.
Yeah, they really do.
They
I was
really
like,
do.
okay, so I need an MRI. Tell me to get an MRI.
Just charge me what you got to
Yeah,
charge me,
that's
dude.
what I kept
Why are
telling
you
them.
making me feel like an asshole?
I called them and I was like, they're like, what insurance you have? I was like, it'll be out of pocket. They're like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be $400. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
Like,
I don't pay insurance. I
was
don't
like,
pay premiums.
that
I have
shit.
$400 extra dollars.
I was like, you want my card number now? I was like, run the shit, dude. It's so fucking.
I don't
annoying.
have to pay $75 a month. So yes, I do have $400 to spare this year.
What I was thinking, I was like,
It all works out
that's what I was thinking. I
if
was
you're
like,
not a dummy.
I was like, I have no health insurance, but I was like, is health insurance a scam? It would be like $80 a month, and I was only $400 to go to that guy, and I'm gonna pay like $1,000 in tests, and that's like,
Yep.
I'm not using this shit all the time.
Exactly, man.
The other thing I think I should get is dental because my teeth are kind of fucked up.
Dental's
I
tough.
qualify for Maryland Dental. Try looking into that. Did
I probably should.
Brush, floss, and oil pool.
you make 144K last year?
Yeah, Jack.
You'll get it. You'll get the Maryland. I need to go.
I did, but
I
I
have it,
think-
but I'm scared they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're all fucked up."
I did make under that, but I think this year I'm gonna just crest that.
I remember the first year I ever had dental as a physical therapy. When I was employed in physical therapy, I picked like the cheapest plan. I was really proud of having dental and everything. And they didn't even have like that type of service on this side of the bridge, and they couldn't even use it. And I'm like, I'm just fucking myself. I should have just not gotten dental or gotten the good stuff.
Yeah, when I recently had to have a root canal, I called all over the place, and I went up in Easton getting it done, and I went up to this really nice place. It was great. But if I had this shitty insurance, I would not have been able to go there. I'd rather just pay $2,000 and be able to go to the best place ever.
Yeah.
They were the nicest people, and they did a great job. It was some Indian lady,
I bet.
killing it,
They're great at medical.
killing it.
That's something when I was interning at the hospital here in Salisbury, all the doctors are Indian. It really is remarkable.
And
It's-
people
it's
will tell you to go to
remarkable.
Maryland.gov and get the insurance, and you'll be able to go to the cheap insurance place. But the best doctor doesn't want to work at the cheap insurance place.
Yeah. That's why
my
that's why
body.
American medical is so good. Because the best doctors go, yeah, I want to be there.
Well, that's why living around here could be detrimental to your life.
Because they don't want to be here.
Exactly,
They
exactly.
go, yeah, I don't want to be there.
You have a heart attack and die at the hospital here where you could have gone to a hospital somewhere really nice and live.
Mm-hmm.
It's life or death. Life or
Hey,
death.
but me, myself, I'm never going back to the doctor.
Ever?
Never. Until I'm saying never, but I guess if it gets really bad, I'd
What
go.
if you were in pain like I was? On
It would
my
have to be
shoulder?
like a car accident, something crazy like that.
What if you were in bed in the morning when you went and
What if you coughed a lot of blood up?
Samantha said I woke her up going, ah.
My wife says a lot of similar things too. I got some weird night terrors.
No. I woke her up because when I would lift my head, my
Night terrors is
my
different.
shoulder was going. I was in pain. A pain.
Yeah, you got a bad shoulder.
A
You
pain
definitely
yelp.
do.
Yeah.
So how's it feeling right now?
It hurts.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
It's
I
not.
feel,
And the thing is, the way it hurts right now is like, they have that pain scale. I'm like at a 3 right now.
that sucks.
Just I know it's there.
That
it's
sucks.
annoying.
That's bad, dude.
And then if I hang it the right way, my pinky right here, up here on the side
What
of my
the
palm goes
fuck?
numb.
What the fuck?
If I stroke a certain itch, it's been this way for years. My whole pinky tingles. It's like on the side.
So
here.
yeah, you probably
Guys-
hit the nerve.
It's like a nerve or something.
So
Listen to
I'm
me.
going
do
to have
your
it-
neck circles every single day. Seriously, I'm
Listen
being
to me.
totally serious. You all
Can you
both
be
are
my
feeling
doctor,
nerve
Kevin?
Problems. You're
Can
both
you be
feeling
my
nerve
doctor?
Problems. Yes. You need to do these neck circles every single day.
Oh my god.
When I get right here, it hurts so bad.
And,
Ow.
and
Okay,
don't
so
hurt
what's the
yourself
next
too
circle?
bad because your body won't let you do what hurts you.
Kevin, what
but
is the
do
next
it
circle?
like just the most wide circle you can possibly do.
And the thing is, I'll be blowing glass at work, and it hurts, and my boss will be like, "If your shoulder's hurting you," I'm like, "No, I'm not letting my whole shoulder hinder me. I'll work through it. I work through the pain. I don't give a fuck."
And that's great, but bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
It's horrible.
Can you watch me do a full rotation and tell me where I'm at?
Yeah. All right.
Let's work through this
Actually, Mike, I kind of saw him. He looks pretty good.
Did it hurt anywhere?
Was that a crack?
A
Yeah.
little bit of creaking and cracking, but it doesn't
That's
hurt.
nice. Yeah, if you get some nice, thick, bassy.
Kev, check this out. Check this
bassy
out.
pops,
Oh, Mike to the.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I do.
I
know the
love
doctor.
chiropractic videos where they got the microphone right on the spine. I love those.
Dude, don't ever go to the chiropractor though. They're quacks.
Yeah, they are quacks. It's nice to.
Magnetic
I would like to
healers.
get cracked and manipulated though, but it's just like a glorified
Cracked and
massage.
manipulated.
It's a glorified massage, right?
I sprained the fuck out of my ankle one time while I happened to be going to the chiropractor every week.
Uh-huh.
I was going to the chiropractor every week just because it was covered by my insurance and it was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And they would zap you with electrodes. They would rub you with this goop. It was kind of fun hanging out and he would lay on a massage table.
Gwyneth
That would
Paltrow's
be
group?
nice.
And
That
I was
would
like,
be nice.
I was like, this is dope. This is free. I'm hanging out at the chiropractor. And then one time I happened to sprain my ankle skating. But you guys were actually both there. It was out in front of
Whoa.
on Homer Street.
Oh yeah.
I remember
The
that.
first day of spring, it was like the nice day ever. We'll go out and I
just
did one
happened so
kickflip.
We
quick.
had some nice times out there on High
I
Street.
sprained my ankle immediately when we went outside to do a kickflip.
Man.
And then I went up having to go to the chiropractor. I was already going to the chiropractor, but what he did, he would put Tiger Balm, that burny, mentholy shit all over my ankle.
Bengay.
And then he took a piece of bone or metal sometimes and
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen those
Scraped
videos on TikTok.
the scraping video. Yeah, scraping stuff is so
hard. He's like,
brutal.
this decalcifies the wound or whatever. I was like,
And all the scar tissue and
that's
stuff.
what he says, something like that. And it hurt so bad. My ankle still hurts.
Man, and that's honestly, this is kind of weird, but I hold all my tension. I've recently figured this out in my ankles.
Interesting.
And I've recently figured this out. I've started doing deep tissue massage on my ankles.
Get back in the
and,
longboard.
and I am totally uncovering like this. I got
Demon.
tightness problem. I got tightness problems, like crazy
I'm surprised to
tightness
hear
problems.
that from you. You used to be like bouncing around on those ankles fighting.
I
right?
think that's why. I think I've never relaxed like my lower legs.
Oh, okay.
I've never relaxed them.
in
ever.
my head, I'm thinking those were loose when you were fighting, but that's opposite. They were
Nope, they were tight, and I never ever relaxed them, man. And
You're
I'm
a
starting to
tense
figure that
little
out. I'm
ninja.
very tense, very
Aren't
tense.
ya?
And
Whenever
that's bad.
I don't want to get too braggy over here. Whenever I look at my legs, my calves are huge.
Yeah, that's good.
But it's from skating, pushing, and that angle you
Kick,
get in,
push.
You get angle you get on the other leg. Both your calves are just pumping, dude.
But what you're saying about the like the deep tissue massage, I feel like all healthcare in this country could just be making people do yoga and getting a massage once a month.
Everyone's sedentary. People be like, "Oh, I have this thing. I have long COVID." I'm like, "Dude, just ride a bike around the neighborhood. You don't do anything ever."
You have long
do a little
COVID?
bit of
What do you
cardio.
mean?
Do a little bit of cardio. Put your joints through the full range
What,
of motion.
COVID hit you hard?
I don't know. People complain about like,
Oh, once I had COVID, I've never been the same.
Exactly.
You're a weak fuck.
you need to just get on a bike and
They've
ride
always
it.
wanted an excuse.
Exactly.
They've
Oh,
always
I wanted to
an
have a nice
excuse.
wheeze
I'm
and to
never
be
going to
short
be the
of breath
same.
all the
It's not
time.
my fault. That's really
Exactly.
it. It is not my fault. That is
Exactly.
what they want. You know. Oh,
I have nothing else to say to that, Kevin, because yes.
It is not my fault. It's such a big like.
I hate it when
urge.
people are like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I mean, I see it in like my fucking parents.
What
now.
are you, the whale?
Where they stop, my mom's like, stop gardening in the front yard and shit. I'm like, come on.
You're right, man.
What are you?
That's
The
what-
no,
that's-
she found weed.
Well, yeah, my mom
lazy
is, my mom,
and gay.
My mom is gobbling gummies.
As me and Jack would say, hey,
Oh,
you feeling
man.
up to anything? No, feeling lazy and gay.
That's what I say to Mike one time. He's like, you want to hang out tonight?
In
Nah,
in the
lazy.
healthcare, a lot of the times they are making it worse. Like for
Yeah, they're
instance,
giving my mom Xanax and Percocet.
like for instance, like a guy will go to his doctor and be like, "It hurts when I stand up at work," and he'd be like, "Don't you ever stand up at work again? You're going to hurt your back." And then they can never stand up ever again because they
Oh,
stop.
I gotta sit in
standing
this
up.
chair.
Yeah.
You gotta give me a better job.
When
Yeah.
I was at the orthopedic place lately for my shoulder, I just talked about it, and I heard a lady talking to the checkout lady. Said, "I can work, but I need him to say that I can only work from home."
Yeah,
I
right.
need him to say that.
Enabling is the biggest problem in this country. Yeah.
If I was that doctor and I heard her say, "I need him to say I can work from home," I'm not signing none of that shit. Get the fuck in the office, stand
Yeah.
up.
You're getting
Yeah.
8 years of physical therapy. I'm your doctor, and you have to listen to me.
I don't understand, dude. These people are. How do you want that to be your life?
Yeah, I mean, like nothing makes
They're
like,
lazy and gay for permanent.
people who don't use their body. It makes me so mad. Like when people park, like I always talk about it, when people park
In front of the
in
grocery
front of
store?
the bank, in front of the grocery
How many times
store.
have we talked about that on this podcast?
I hate it. I hate it
Twice.
I hate it too. When me and Kev just circle jerk each
because
other.
they're literally telling the entire public one of the worst things that I hate in life is using my legs.
Yeah, and I'm better than you. This isn't a parking spot, but I get to park
I
here.
can't
because-
imagine using my legs for an extended period. That would be so bad.
We should wrap soon, though.
We should wrap.
We've gone for quite a long day.
It's been a good episode,
It's
everybody.
been
We got
good.
4 people watching still. Hop in that chat and shit.
4 people watching? I didn't even realize it was like that.
I think it's bullshit. There's no way 4 people have been watching this whole time. It hasn't wavered off of 4.
No, it's people watching. It's Easter, and they're all just rubbing their keister.
Yeah. Rubbing that keister to the Easter.
That Easter keister. Jack gave me a good card tonight, and then he pulled a good card tonight. I cannot believe
Lot of good cards.
it.
Hey, it was in the cards tonight.
Sometimes you have cards that sit around. You have booster packs that sit around for a little while because you collect. And then you bring them into the podcast and you say, you know what, tonight these are the 3 we're opening. And you know what happened tonight, everybody? Good things happened tonight, everybody. Also, I've been going to the same Dollar General and buying a pack here or there. And then I saw that there was only a few left, and I just let them sit there for a couple weeks. And then yesterday, after work, I went and I got what they had left. Because, you know, they're $4.50 a pack there instead of $5, and it's a pretty good deal, Dollar General.
Hey, we
And
should go in there and like rob the place. What do you think?
That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude. Right?
That would be.
Clear them out. You want to clear out the card store?
Well, that's
later?
what I did last night, and that's where this card pull came from. And I'm just like, wow, it's amazing that I like sat and I was like, I should. When I first got into the card, I was like, I'm gonna buy all the packs they have at $4.50, and then no, I didn't. I let them sit there at Dollar General by the shop. That's where this came from. Last night, I bought the last 3 packs because I had been letting them sit there, and I would go there, get a drink after work, get a couple drinks. I go and get a couple beverages, maybe a snack, and I check if
I wish
anyone's.
Magic cards were this accessible.
I know. I wish Dollar General had them.
Hey, I got
Well, they don't, 'cause they
I got
sell
a
them.
quick little mind experiment for you two.
Oh my god!
All
All right.
right.
Experiment.
Describe to me the most expensive Pokemon card that you can imagine. It might not exist, but just what is it?
Shadowless holographic Charizard.
Yeah,
first edition.
original art Charizard.
All right, let's go deep dive into what Mike just said. What was yours?
The same as him.
So you both have the same conclusion?
First edition Shadowless. Well, Machamp is coming. Oh no, Shadowless Charizard's coming.
There's the first edition cards. They say first edition on them, and
they always did.
Yes, and they have no shadow behind the
Oh my god.
the square here. And then the second edition is just shadowless. There's no shadow there. But they
Behind
don't
the
say
Pokemon, the Pokemon
and we're,
has no
and we're
shadow.
talking the kind that I would have
it's the
bought
square.
when I was a kid.
Oh.
Is that what we're talking about?
yes. And then the second edition is just shadowless. There's no shadow there. And then ever since then, when they started releasing the jungle packs and all that,
Yeah, shadows.
they had shadows.
This is what you're looking
And that's
at.
when I got into it. All the packs I remember buying as a kid were green, Jungle Edition packs. That's all I ever remember.
So this is the most valuable one you can think of right here?
It's an original Gem Mint First Edition PSA 10
Charizard.
Yeah,
Not Blastoise, not
250K.
Venusaur, not Pikachu, the Charizard.
It has to be Charizard.
This is what Logan Paul wore around his neck, and he'd be dazzled.
Oh my God, really?
He paid way less for it than this.
Yeah, they've gone up.
And didn't it come out that it was fake or something?
No.
Something
He
came
bought
out?
he bought what Jack said happened with a
Okay.
repack. He bought a repack of first edition booster packs, so which would have had he pretty much bought
got
his
his money
Charizard
back.
in a pack.
And that's $250,000.
But he got
Wow.
scammed because the boosters he bought were repacks.
People run that through an American Express card and charge that shit back, no problem.
So that's the most expensive card.
Yeah, and
Fiction or real?
The coolest thing about this is that this art of the Charizard is the coolest Charizard art, and they have reprinted these Charizard cards in like golden editions and shit.
And
they're
I'm
not
pretty
that
sure I
expensive.
had that card, right?
There's more expensive cards.
Did we
though.
all have that card at one
I
point?
know. And the more expensive. No, you didn't.
No.
You didn't really have it.
Just
I don't
making
think.
sure.
There were fakes floating around. So
But I mean, like originally, when we were kids, I think I had that card. Was there a chance?
The Charizard.
A holographic Charizard? There was no chance of me having that?
There is a
If
chance.
you did, you would have been famous. In
Really?
The area.
No, Adam Lewis had it, and I stole it. Do you remember the drama?
Are you sure?
That
you
was
did?
what you stole?
Yes.
A kid in my
no,
God.
I had that shit.
A kid in my neighborhood had it, and it was fake.
No, he had it.
He stole it from the sheriff's kid.
Adam Lewis, sheriff, probably bought it. His dad probably bought him so many packs, dude. He pulled that shit. I had it in my hands. I stole it right from him. And you know what? I don't fucking regret it. I wish I never got caught. I wish I never blabbed my mouth, and I wish I still had that fucking card to this day.
Hell
and I
yeah.
could have said, hey, Mike Lewis in the state locked me up, but guess what I have?
Hell
$250,000, you faggot.
Something that you paid for with your salary, Mike Lewis.
Thank
Here-
you.
Oh
I wish
my
I
God.
never got in trouble
Hey.
for that Charizard. Mom, we could have had $250,000.
The best card I ever had as a kid. I really remember this card. I swear to God I had
I believe you.
It was a Japanese holographic Blastoise.
Yeah.
I
They
had,
were
I had
floating
one of
around.
those.
The Japanese cards floating around Salisbury were so tight.
Japanese holographic Blastoids.
I had something like that too. And I go through my parents' house and I go to the attic and I find shit. And I'm like, where's my Pokemon card?
And it wasn't just like it had
$1,000
Japanese
card.
letters on it. The whole that's exactly what I had. That's literally exactly what I had. That is the card.
$1,000.
Wow.
PSA
Crazy.
10. I mean, people buy singles all day.
I got it right from the card store that used to be in the food line.
Don't you want to buy
shopping
these cards
center.
to have?
And it was way deep in the back. No one even uses those buildings anymore or something. Like back beyond Ollie's, you know?
The more I stare at this card, the more the nostalgia kicks
I
in.
had that one too. I swear to God I had that one too. I swear to God.
I think
believe
about
you.
being in like an abandoned Boscov's and behind the escalator, just like on my own as a kid. Like maybe I'm just like alone and on my own, and I have all of my favorite Pokemon cards, and I'm just like, oh, Pokemon trainer.
My biggest Pokemon card memory is me making my parents take me to the center at Salisbury Mall. There was a card
a
event.
huge event down the whole vein of the mall with all the tables and cards.
Yes.
And I never got to spend any money, but
Were
I
you
got to
there?
look at them all. I got to look at them all.
I was there, and I remember buying just jungle packs and stuff, cheap shit I could afford. And I remember selling stuff too and trading stuff. And who knows how much I was getting ripped off.
And speaking of Planet Maze earlier, they had a bunch of tournaments at Planet Maze. I went to like 3 or 4 tournaments.
I went to one
That's
tournament
awesome.
I went to a tournament at the old Toys R Us at the Toy Center. Remember the Toys R Us that used to be at the Toy Center by Lombardi's?
Yeah. Food Line used to be in the Toy Center too.
And yeah, I went to a Pokemon thing there, and I remember getting a like promo card from that, and I don't remember what it was. And then the Pokemon the movie, we got the Dragonite that they were all flying on.
Dude, that just entered my mind just before you said it. Another valuable card I held dear was the Dragonite from the movie.
Yeah, they were all flying on it.
No, was it the fucking... Okay, it wasn't the mail delivery one? Because if you had that promo...
Maybe it was mail delivery.
Special delivery Dragonite?
No, Dragonite from the first Pokemon movie. Google that. Because in the movie, they fly all fly on it. So I think they were all flying on it.
And they gave you a card, and some people got other cards, but I did get a Dragonite.
This is what I
on
was thinking
movie day.
of. And you got this from like some WB Presents. It was a promo thing.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
It was like a fake-ass looking card, I kind of remember, yeah.
Everyone riding Dragonite.
Just Dragonite first Pokemon movie card. Promo card. Pokemon
First.
movie.
And that was
What was it called? What was that
Regal
movie
Cinema.
called? What was that movie called?
Pokemon 1. I don't know.
It was the... Dude, I swear this was the card you're thinking of.
I think it's the card you're thinking of. I think it is.
I swear this is what came with that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was the Mew,
Because
too.
it was like
Remember this
slightly
Mew?
cartoonish. It was like slightly cartoonish. And I remember that Mew. Yeah.
Wow, it's only $50. This can't be real.
I remember I knew a guy who had a shirt with that mew on it.
Yep, that's a big festival tank top.
Yeah. It's the guy we mentioned. We name drop on the show.
Really wasn't
Festival
him.
tank. Fuck his festival tank top. We gotta wrap this shit up. DJ, spin that. Anything else you need to say, boys?
Nah. It was a good episode.
I agree. We went a long time. Make love to you long time.
Someone just stopped watching, so yeah, we should log off. Only got 3 people watching right now.
Well, I mean, they gotta get home to their babies.
Yeah.
It's Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Stealing some cards out of here.
Thank you for tuning in to the Medieval Soiree. See you next week. And make sure you're gay.
We'll see you next time, guys, on America's #1 new podcast.
You see Sean Paul's on this song? He's bad.
Sean Paul.
That's P. Diddy. He's bad.
Oh no, guys. Oh my God.
Sean Paul.
Good night, everyone. See you next week. Trippy.